p.m.
on Vibes Reggae Arena at vibes.com.
And the Caribbean Rhythm Radio. Check out The Will Rock Show. Sundays 6 to 9 p.m.
on Vibes Arena at vibesreggaearena.com.
And the Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network streaming online at crrradio.com.
Bringing an eclectic approach, interesting topics, all types of music, special guests, and a lot more. That's The Will Rock Show.
Streaming online at crrradio.com and
on Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com. You're listening to the VRA Network, Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com. The Will Rock Show is on and live.
You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes you're going to hear from him.
The Will Rock Show is on and live.
Today, I've got the style and profile like never before, and I'm saying, right here.
On the firing line, lock, 1 round load. Ready on the right, ready on the left. Ready on the firing line.
Everybody over there.
Get on up.
Everybody right there.
Get into it.
Everybody right there.
Get involved.
Everybody just come on up. Come on up. Come on, come on. Come on with your come on. Come on, come on. Everybody over there.
Get on up.
Everybody right there.
Get into it.
Everybody over here.
Get involved. Get involved. Get involved.
Yes. Oh, it is I. It is the Will Rock once again, children. Yes, again. Thank you very much for listening to the Will Rock Show. I'm yours truly, the Will Rock. I am here. You are there. We are everywhere. Good night. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, wherever you may be on this small planet of ours now, that we only occupy for a small amount of time. Thank you for joining me once again for the Will Rock Show. Today's topic is going to be charity and charitable organizations, okay? Okay, all right. So thank you once again for joining me here on Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com and on CRR Radio, the Caribbean Rhythm Radio the Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network at crrradio.com. Check me out. Don't forget to check me out on Facebook, The Will Rock Show, boom, Vibes Reggae Arena, bye y'all. Oh, and Instagram, the Will Rock Show, and Twitter at _WLRC. Yes. What a beautiful day in the neighborhood, right? Beautiful, beautiful day in Florida. In beautiful Orlando, Florida. Okay, but anyway, thank you for joining me here. I want to say I had a great weekend. Yesterday was a good day. I got to say this before I get started. I went to this 7th annual Tangelo Park Give Back Day, okay? I had children, grandchildren. It was all kind of eatings, and it was just, it was like smiling when you're breaking, loving who you're being. That's what it felt that good, boy. I mean, boy. Whew, Lord, I had a great time. Oh, a lot of food, camaraderie. You see old friends, new friends, all kind of stuff was going on. Oh, all the kids eat, and more eat. Oh, it was great. Okay, I'm tired from that. I think I hurt my hip over here carrying that big old heavy grandboy of mine. God dog, that boy had my side hurting. Carrying them big old children. Lord have mercy. Yeah. But anyway, today's topic is going to be charitable organizations. I want to give a shout out to Miss Marie Allen Lemaire, Miss Zelly Mitchell, Miss Bessie Carter, Miss Wanda Carter. I want to give a shout out to Joel Gelsby, Miss Sonia Grandchamp, Margie Jean, James Jean. I want to give a shout out to Desmond Spratt Brown. Yes, I want to give a shout out to, and I want to dedicate this since it's going to be charity, and it's going to be charitable organizations. I want to give this shout out to a very elder of our community, a queen of our community, an eldress, elder of our community. Her name is Miss Edna Mae Warren. Edna Mae Warren. I said, I got it written down. I wrote it down and didn't even. There it is. Miss Edna Jacqueline. Miss Edna. Okay, let me get this together. Miss Edna Jacqueline Yvonne Warren. We call her Miss Edna Mae Warren, okay? She passed Saturday. She's better known as Mad Maga Mama. If y'all know Mad Maga from Tangelo. Maga from Tangelo. If you don't know him, then still our hearts goes out to his family, her husband and her family. She only had one child, and that's Miss Edna Mae Warren. And I want to give a shout out to Jerry Grady. Jerry Grady, he has a twin named Terry, but Jerry Grady, I believe Jerry Grady passed as well. Lived on my mama's street, young man, in his 50s. So he passed away yesterday as well. Okay, so we had a death on Saturday and one on a death on Friday and one on yesterday, Saturday. So, hey, I got to give them a shout out. Say shout out to them too. Shout out to Miss Jacqueline Graham, Miss Celestine Shannon. Hey, Celestine Shannon. Give a shout out to Junior, Junior, Miss Sharon Lafayette, Miss Shanti Paswad, and all of you guys out there, if I miss you, Eddie Wilson, and everybody out there on the earth. Sean Green and Carl Latimer for staging, putting together such a wonderful event yesterday in Tangelo Park, the Tangelo Park annual Tangelo Park Give Back Day, when they give back to the community because everybody has taken so much from it. Okay, so just come out there, everybody. Next year you can come out, invite your kids. We invite you and your children and everybody, your grandmama, your auntie, your sister, anybody you can get out there. We invite you to come out and enjoy yourselves, okay? Enjoy yourselves with thee and enjoy yourselves, period. Get something to eat, take some home to eat, and enjoy the atmosphere, okay? Now, today's topic is charitable organizations, all right? Now, a charity. And a charitable organization or charity is a nonprofit organization whose primary objectives are philanthropy and social well-being, charitable, educational, religious, or other activities serving the public interest or common good. That's what they are. Now, the legal definition of a charitable organization and of charity varies between countries and in some instances, regions of the country. For real, I ain't lying. The regulation, the tax treatment, and the way in which charity law affects charitable organizations also vary. We're going to get into a lot of that stuff. Charitable organizations may not use any of its funds to profit individual persons or entities. All right? And we're going to get all into that as we go. I want to thank you guys. I want you guys to stay tuned here for my regular host of characters, like always. But we're going to get into some of the. Stay tuned for my host of characters. Miss Sheree is going to be here. Joe Gold. I got some fresh Joe Gold. KT's Awakening is going to be here. I want Redneck Tommy to call in. I want to have him on this, but if he can't make it time, I know you're listening. If you can, I'm going to try you. Hollywood Swinging is going to be here too. Going to have her here as well, and you, and lots and lots of other things. So welcome. Thank you for listening to the Will Rock Show. And we're going to go over like the history of charity, a lot of history. We're going to go over the worldwide view of charity and charitable organizations, the pros and cons of such charities and charitable organizations. And what about facts and stats? We're going to have some facts and stats, lots of music, all kind of stuff. So just pay attention. Hold up. Wait a minute. I really enjoy and I really like to insert this thing in it, okay? So just hold tight. Oh. They had so much food out there yesterday. Boy, I tell you, they had some fly croquet. But I like fly croquet. Boy, with some mustard and some good sweet bread. Golly. I had like 4 of them. Yeah, my little boy, he spit it out. He didn't like fly croquet. He ain't used to it yet, that's all. Oh man, golly! I'm talking about they had some a wallaby mutton, soft to the taste. But anyway, I had that. I'm gonna be burping that up in a minute, and, probably relieving that after a while. But until then, you guys hold up and just take it easy. Talk amongst yourselves. Call in number is 407-917-6373, or you can text me at 407-535-1808. Okay. All right. Now, today's topic is charities and charitable organizations. Here on the Will Rock Show, on Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com and on CRR Radio, the Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network. It sounded all networked, didn't it? All right. Okay. I'm going to stop being silly right now, okay? All right. Talk amongst yourselves, y'all.
Just look at us. Everything is backwards. Everything is upside down. Doctors destroy health, lawyers destroy justice, universities destroy knowledge, governments destroy freedom, the major media destroys information, and religions destroy spirituality.
Energizing.
The Will Rock Show is on.
Can you dig it?
Sam Smith. American chokehold dodger, play frogger in pajamas. Captain Stargate logger, 86 bomber V-Watcher. I mean the series where they eat rats. Not vagina moms, a hot crotch, fur trap. I'm top-notch, slur. That's freedom of speech. Hopscotch on the rock swerve. Breathing and weak. With the head not dealt life, I was free to do me. Until divine company became the culture I keep. I'm free dome, minus the backstage. That race, about to black out like vehicles from the back cave. Well, in that case, I'll pick that grade. Until the facts made, it's freedom or death.
Call me a ringer, tank, slang, thermopolis. Oxilla, bar, rhinoceros. Obvious, marvelous. Minister, mind state. Immovable, obelisk. To the point B, ain't no stopping this. Octopus, drop to the octagon. Leaving you optionless. Your arms too hot with the box to go.
Malcolm Martin, Eddie, the God Griffin on the low. Ex-kings want the crown, now let my people go.
Understanding is the best part, like farmers planting seeds in land. Ruler of my kingdom, let me welcome you to freedom land. When I'm shedding light, don't ever bite the hand that feeds you, fam. Love Ella right, you choose a side like Stephen King to stand. Mathematics number 4 is culture of freedom. To the mentally dead, another corpse, the vultures will eat them. Bystanders are smelling blood and scorching sulfur of demons. When will you learn? Of course I'm vulgarly speaking. In their eyes it's free enterprise. We starving in poverty. The poor are slaves in this so-called free market economy. To bloodsuckers with policemen guarding their property. Ain't no getting out of jail free card like Monopoly. The media is propaganda, freedom of the press. Cremators on the hunt for righteous teachers to arrest. Some of us die to exercise our freedom to express. In Mortal Kombat, snatch out the heart that's beating in your chest.
Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, bro. Think anything else and you're playing yourself. Cause I don't got time for games, son. What's the realest thing, man? Love. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, bro. Think anything else and you're playing yourself. Cause I don't got time for games, son. What's the realest thing?
Pay attention when I'm talking to you, boy.
Palmer, a far from reach a sign. From Concan and trash with sugar, dumpling and butter. Those are the days when me used to suffer. Now uptown me party, they got me some me prefer. Roger, I me rule uptown, yeah, but I got rest of me lick. Ice factory before get out got fridge. Uptown hot dogs for the little kids, but I 2 slices of bread and a Vienna's a cheat. Uptown me rule, but I got rest of me lick. Ice factory before get out got fridge. Uptown hot dogs for the little kids, but I 2 slices of bread and a Vienna's a cheat. Arnett Garden a jungle. Big up Jones, Craig, Allman and a town. Steve, you a Steve Wright's garden. Big up Painland, Tower Hill, Riverton. Back to Majestic Garden. Firehouse, Tuesday, Marvel, Pembroke, Sherlock and New Haven. Akiwaka, Washington Garden. Me rule uptown, yeah, but I got rest of me lick. Ice factory before get out got fridge. Uptown hot dogs for the little kids, but I 2 slices of bread and a Vienna's a cheat. Uptown, me rule, but I got rest of me lick. Ice factory before get out got fridge. Uptown hot dogs for the little kids, but I 2 slices of bread and a Vienna's a cheat. Rima the side of Rose Town. Max Hill Greenwich Farm while damn then I'm down. Me a run south before gate it close down. TG and Matches Lane them govern town. Rockford Mount if you Warwick Hill Harbour view August Town Tavern and Garden Town. 2 Kingston nice them have to name it twice. Kingston and New Kingston. Me rule uptown, yeah, but I got rest of me lick. Ice factory before get out got fridge. Uptown hot dogs for the little kids, but I 2 slices of bread and a Vienna's a cheat. Uptown me rule, but I got rich before get out got fridge. Uptown hot dogs for the little kids, but a 2 slices of bread and a Vienna sausages. I was born in the ghetto. I was living down in the ghetto. We raised in the ghetto. How do you live in the ghetto?
They're gonna hear from me and they're gonna hear from me good.
I was taught that education is the only way to make it. Then how'd I get so much money inside my savings? My teachers never saw the heights that I was aiming. Did the man who invented college go to college? Okay then. Am I the only one that noticed humans on the same? Y'all thoughts are selling on the same. And if that's the case, then that's the reason that you ain't. Let me enlighten you, my niggas, just let your brain drift. First of all, the best type of marketing is marketing that doesn't feel like marketing. It makes the people feel like they're a part of it. And when it's done right, corporations think it's marvelous. They feed us these ideas and then we place them in our hearts to sit. It's why players are good at getting chicks. It's why Nike is good at selling kicks. It's why Disney is loved by all the kids. Why McDonald's owners is super rich. We too blinded to ever see them pitch. See, when this happens, we take our health, wealth, lives and just hand them off, thinking that we did this from organic thoughts. I know you seen parents trick kids with candy toys and Santa Claus. The same method is used to trap adults, but instead of candy, it's with money, religion, drugs, and alcohol. Mention and this go arouse us all. I done seen niggas get into fights over cigarettes like a pack of dogs. They get you hooked and then they laugh at y'all. I really hate to break it to you, but your life's being played with. You have not witnessed the world cause you're stuck in the matrix. Everything we have been taught was all a lie. Open your eyes, open your mind, and fly. Man, can't you see we're robots who know not what we're doing? We got no shot in the real world until we climb out of this ice cold box. Your whole life has been part of a whole plot to keep you at the bottom while they on top. Stay quiet, then they won't stop. They always trying to show us what we don't got. They do it to all of us till we finally break and go cop or go watch, knowing we need the cash for rent. My ass is sick just thinking about how rich and powerful all these bastards get. They package ideas like it's oxygen. They make us feel like if we ain't got it, then we cannot fit in. This system is not your friend. And understand they controlling your thoughts cause they got a lot to win. Niggas get turned away when I mention this. Ignorance is bliss, but I don't give a I don't sense the matrix is real when you done entered it. It's way too intricate for you to ever realize it, you simpleton. I really hate to break it to you, but your life's being played with. You have not witnessed the world cause you're stuck in the matrix. Everything we have been taught.
And this is what I call release cats. I'm really having good scats because I had my grandchildren and my children with me yesterday. It was 3 generations of real rocks right there. And also, these are cheerful scats. Sometimes scats can be used for cheer or relief. Those are happy scats. Happy scats. Ask for them by name. Yes, again, thank you very much for listening to The Will Rock Show. I'm yours truly, The Will Rock, here on Vibes Reggae Arena at VibesReggaeArena.com. Yeah, I'm going to tell you guys now, if Facebook go to acting funny, you can't get me on Facebook, just go to Vibes Reggae Arena at VibesReggaeArena.com and down. And if you're not sure, just download the app on your laptops, PCs, and all your electronic devices. And don't forget to go to the Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network and at crrradio.com. Right there, boom, streaming straight live to your skizzalps. Okay? All righty there. Now, today's topic is charitable organizations, charities. Go over some things. Let's go over a little bit of some history and some stuff. Let's go over some facts and stats and a little something for you. Let's run across it. All right, now, the financial figures like tax refund, revenue from fundraising, revenue from sales of goods and services, or revenue from investment are indicators to assess the financial sustainability of a charity, especially to charity evaluators. Now, this information can impact the charity's reputation with donors and societies. It can, and thus the charity's financial gains. How you gonna make money if you're not in good standings with other folks? All right now. Now, charitable organizations often depend partly on donations from businesses. Such donations to charitable organizations represent a major form of corporate philanthropy. Give me some corporate philanthropy right in my pocketbook. Yes. All right. Okay, I'm going to stop. Now, serving the public interest, in order to receive and pass the exemption test, charitable organizations must follow the public interest, and all exempt income should be for the public interest. Okay? And they take the Second Harvest Food Bank. Okay? They get charities, they get donations from people, and they provide a service to the public, like a free culinary school. You can go there, get a free culinary school, a culinary class, and you can probably get job placement as well dealing with that. Okay? So that's an example of that. All right, now, we're going to go over some history of charities and charitable organizations. I'm going to hit this, bump them across the head right quick. That's all I'm going to start off. Now, I'm going to go off in the early systems, okay, the early systems of charity and charitable organizations. Here on the Will Rock Show on Vibes Reggae Arena, vibesreggaearena.com now. All right? CRR Radio, crrradio.com. Okay? Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network. But anyway, until the mid-18th century, charity was mainly distributed through religious structures, such as the English Poor Laws of 1601, all right? Alms houses and bequests from the rich. That's when they got charities from. Now, both Christianity and Islam incorporated significant charitable elements from their very beginnings, okay? And Dana almsgiving, almsgiving, that's what that is, has a long tradition in Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism, and Sikhism. All right? They do. That's what they say. Now, charities provided education, health, housing, and even prisons. Alms houses were established throughout Europe in the early Middle Ages to provide a place of residence for poor, old, and distressed people. Now, King Athelstan, I think that's King Athelstan. I think that's Athelstan. Is that Athelstan them live in Griffin Park? King Athelstan them. But anyway, King Athelstan of England reigned from 924 to 939, founded the first recorded almshouse in York, in the 10th century, over there in England. All right? And I'm going to start with that. I'm going to come back with some more. I'm going to come back with the Enlightenment charity and the Enlightenment era of charitable organizations, okay? All right? We're going to come back with some more history of charity and charitable organizations, all right? This is the Will Rock Show. I want you guys to just hold on. Wait a minute. It's coming down. I'm going to come down. I'm going to get some dirty, nasty, stinking stuff in a minute. Just wait on. Let's get this out the way, you know? Hey, and anyway, I'm going to tell you guys, these topics are very basic. You can go on Google, Smoogle, a Jagamroogle, and you can look them up. It's nothing big, and it's not like it's a big old thing, you know, like I'm doing so much. But I'm just doing it for you tonight. Have your kids. Okay, your kid's the one who stays on the phone all the time and always in that. Have them look up that and write an essay on it or something. Give them a little extra curricular something to do with their brain and that phone besides look up stuff, okay? And you look it up yourself and check it out, okay? Maybe it can be an essay in college or something like that. Maybe you do something like that, all right? Maybe it might interest you. But anyway, I'll see you guys in a minute. I'm going to have some, I've been eating aardvark lately. You know, I'm going to have some aardvark livers, you know. I had an aardvark liver breakfast after yesterday. I needed it because I was drinking a little bit, you know, like that. So I just have a little bit of aardvark, deep fried aardvark, you know. Take the old aardvark and deep fry it and let it work to the, you know. Okay, I'll talk to you guys directly, okay? I know that kind of funky. All right? I'll be back with you guys. Today's topic is, charity. Charitable organizations. All right? Take it easy. Oh, yeah. 407-917-6373. You can call in at 407-535-1808. It's the Will Rock Show. I'm your show, the Will Rock, baby. Charitable organizations. charity. Coming back with some more history. What is the Enlightenment? What is Enlightenment charity? I'm gonna tell you what it. I'm gonna tell you what it is when I come back. Okay? All right. Yes again. Thank you very much for listening to the Will Rock Show. Yours truly, the Will Rock here. Now, you know each week on the Will Rock Show we have a fruit or a vegetable. This week we have a vegetable, and it is the carrot. Yes, forget about vitamin A pills. With this orange, crunchy power food, you get vitamin A and a host of other powerful health benefits, including beautiful skin, cancer prevention, and anti-aging. Western culture's understanding of carrots being good for the eyes is one of the few we got right. Carrots are rich in beta-carotene, which is converted into vitamin A in the liver. Vitamin A is transformed in the retina to rhodospin, a purple pigment necessary for night vision. Beta-carotene has only been shown to protect against macular degeneration and senile cataracts. A study found that people who eat the most beta-carotene had 40% lower risk of macular degeneration than those who consumed little. Studies have shown carrots reduce the risk of lung cancer, breast cancer, and colon cancer. Researchers have just discovered falcarinol and falcardiol, which they feel cause the anti-cancer properties. Falcarinol is a natural pesticide produced by the carrot that protects its roots from fungal diseases. Carrots are one of the only common sources of this compound. A study showed 1/3 lower cancer risk by carrot-eating mice. The high level of beta-carotene in carrots acts as an antioxidant to cell damage done to the body through regular metabolism. It helps slow down the aging of cells. Carrots are also good for healthy, glowing skin. The vitamin A and antioxidants protects the skin from sun damage. Deficiencies of vitamin A cause dryness of skin, hair, and nails. Vitamin A prevents premature wrinkling, acne, dry skin, pigmentation, blemishes, and uneven skin tone. Carrots are known by herbalists to prevent infection. They can be used on cuts, shredded, raw, or boiled and mashed. Carrots are used as an inexpensive and very convenient facial mask. Just mix grated carrots with a little bit of honey. Studies show that diets high in carotenoids are associated with a lower risk of heart disease. Carrots have not only beta-carotene, but also alpha-carotene and lutein. The regular consumption of carrots also reduces cholesterol levels because the soluble fibers in carrots bind with bile acids. Carrots also help cleanse the body. Vitamin A assists the liver in flushing out the toxins from the body. It reduces the bile and fat in the liver. The fibers present in carrots help clean out the colon and hasten waste movement. It's all in the crunch. Carrots clean your teeth and mouth. They scrape off plaque and food particles just like toothbrushes or toothpaste. Carrots stimulate gums and trigger a lot of saliva, which being alkaline balances out the acid-forming, cavity-forming bacteria. The minerals in carrots prevent tooth damage. From all the benefits I've given you, it is no surprise that in a Harvard University study, people who ate more than 6 carrots a week are less likely to suffer a stroke than those who ate only 1 carrot a month or less. So now, get some carrots in your rumps. You know they're going to squirt out of your rumps if you let them process properly. So get some carrots in your rumps, and now I hope your minds and bodies are healthier, wealthier, and wiser. Thank you very much.
Kala in Zambia, Tivela, the Will Rock Show.
Yeah. Welcome to the Lock Sessions. Yes. Shout out to my brother Mike Blankenship, produced by myself and Mike. Brian Storm on the camera. We're gonna let the beat build. Oh, the album is on the way. 2016, just know. Look. Imagine you had the talent to reach your vision, but the people backing you held you back, so you need permission to take advantage. The vantage point that you managed to flourish would discourage any other person in these conditions. He's conditioned to speak with diction. These restrictions only push me further to be assertive, not a weak submissive. If your natural reaction is just to be dismissive, it only proves to me that nigga, we need to keep a distance. I march to my own drum, but I don't run or charge into the face of adversity. I've been nursing these wounds from my past encounter. I would counter my doubts with skepticism, rap with a certain certain stigma. The stigmatism blinded my hindsight, benign height from these writers make it hard as an artist to get behind sights. Like they forcefully force feed with a force feed and force greed instead of a subject matter with some substance rather. They gather the young and impressionable and then pressure them through material sums they can profit from. Every profit plummets at some point, but at some point niggas gotta be responsible, but their response is bull. They pull you in one direction, that one impression leaves a bad taste on the tongue of anyone who questions the standard of status quo. If I had to show my true nature, naturally some of you rappers have to go. Yeah, the new album is on the way. 2016, the Lock Sessions.
It's insane!
Oh, them a mix too much herb. Them see right and them a take left. Steep looking at them ears are them blind. Me no laugh when me a hunt for mine. And knowledge of the talk of the street. If you not do it, go back to sleep. All dancers. Yeah, me young Jason knowledge, you know. I'm a go good school, I'm a go good college.
The Will Rock Show is on.
All of you gonna be gathered up one of these nights, one of these days, and I'm gonna come and get you.
What's this? Zane? Hip hop. Okay. One more chance, baby. We got one life to live, but we all have to get one more chance. One more chance. Inside, yearly. Hip hop. Chocolate! Exclusive inside yearly. Hip hop juggling.
Are we really sure? Can a love that lasted for so long still endure? Oh man, you like that, baby? All daddy cat. Oh yeah. Oh, microphone tape, microphone tape, microphone check tape. Listen, are we really sure? Can a love that lasted for so long still endure? Do I really care? Hey, let's talk about the distractions going on elsewhere. I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark. Oh, in the dark. Listen. Why? I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark. Oh, in the dark. Listen. My mind drifts now and then, looking down dark corridors and wonders what might have been. Something is up ahead. Hey, should I keep the same direction or go back instead? I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark. Oh, in the dark. Listen, baby, let's stop walking around. Cause when there's love lost to be found, you know, I still care, I still care. What's the sense of going elsewhere? Good night, you like it? Hey, microphone check, tape, microphone check, tape. K-Night, hesitate. I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark.
Here comes my main man, Black. 8th grade dung and sprung on pushing crack. Black wanna act like he's a Mac, like he can snort and sell and still bounce back. Forget the chitter chatter, here's the fact, don't matter. Old boy be running wild at my man, had a sticky situation, just couldn't break it. I sold him a pipe dream, he just had to take it. 6 months on, 6 months off with fake nights alone. Living to see day break across the sky so he can rest his eyes. Sneaky, creepy, out 12 hours he's sleepy. Bombing, hiding, Boca's been peeping. Tomcat, just scoping Black, waiting on the chance to jack. Old boys loot, chronic on a mission out to steal my knots for the Beamer's tools for cleaning the street like Regina. You shoulda, you coulda, you woulda, but you didn't.
Why?
I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark. Oh, in the dark. Listen.
I originate, so you must appreciate while the others got to imitate, you know.
We've got so much to be thankful for. If you're grateful like that, let me hear you holler out, thank you. Here we go now. Let's go.
I ask you nothing
But to incline your ear,
I
want to tell you thank you.
to say you thank you.
I appreciate all you've done. I want to say thank you. I'm grateful. I owe you. You're faithful. Your mercy and love. Your love is sure. You're free to walk. Your blessing.
Check out The Will Rock Show, Sundays 6 to 9 p.m.
on Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com.
And the Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network, streaming online at crrradio.com. Bringing an eclectic approach, interesting topics, all types of music, special guests, and a lot more. That's The Will Rock Show. Streaming online at crrradio.com and
on Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com.
Kala in Zambia, Tivela, the Will Rock Show.
Did you know? Did you know in France the Big Dipper is called the casserole? Did you know? Did you know of all golfers in Canada, 71.4% golfers are male, 28 are female? Did you know? Did you know lactose intolerant can cause chronic flatulence?
The Will Rock Show is on and live.
That's right, you greasy big-nosed bitches.
The Will Rock Show.
So basically 11 out of the 12,000 years, black people or melanated people have ruled the world. This is why they keep your history from you. I agree with that. I don't think they want black folks to know how powerful their cultures are, how deep their spiritual beliefs were. But, and I think they hold that back from you. But in saying that, if we're going to blame the white man today, he's just a new king. And he's only been the king for about a little over 400 years. So we've been under white domination for about 400 years. But who cares who sewed the first flag? Who cares who invented peanut butter? Who cares who the first black man was to pee in a white bathroom? That's shit to keep you down. That's shit to say, yeah, man, like we overcame this. You ain't overcame that because you used to be the power of this planet. You used to rule this planet. You could do it again. You're 90% of the fucking world population. And you're going to tell me 10% keep you down? It's because of mind control. It's not because of racism. They put racism in white people. They put fear in white people, y'all. You ain't figured that out yet. If any white person does hate you, it's probably because they fear you. Because they know that they're the minority. They know that they're the real minority outside of America. They know they're the real minority outside of Great Britain. They know they're the real minority outside of Australia. 10% of the population and 90% sits back and tells how they've been oppressed. Wow!
Get down. Yes, and yes again, baby. It's the Will Rock Show. I'm yours truly, the Will Rock. I'm here, you're there, we're everywhere. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be on this small planet of ours. Ooh, for real. Today's topic is charitable organizations. Oh, charity. Yeah. Okay, I was going over some of the history of it. Let's go over some research I found here. Okay, check it out. Here it is. Now I'm going to go over the Enlightenment Charity. What is Enlightenment Charity? And what is Enlightenment Charity? Here on the Will Rock Show, Vibes Reggae Arena, vibesreggaearena.com, and on CRRradio.com, the Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network. Yeah. Now check it out. Now, in the Enlightenment era, I guess Enlightenment Charity was an era. The Enlightenment era, charitable and philanthropic activity among voluntary associations and rich benefactors became a widespread cultural practice. Societies, gentlemen's clubs, and mutual associations began to flourish in England. And the upper classes increasingly adopted philanthropic attitude towards the disadvantaged. We got all this. Let's get something back. Now, in England, this new social activism was channeled into the establishment of charitable organizations. Now, these proliferated from the middle of the 18th century. Now, this emergent upper class fashion for benevolence resulted in the incorporation of the first charitable organizations. Now, they don't tell you who ran the world really back then. Probably the Moors ran the world. Probably they adopted some of these things from the people that enlightened them. The Enlightenment age was when they learned how to take baths, and when the Afrikaner probably entered into Europe and taught them a lot of things, huh? And maybe charity and taking care of your community was one of them. You never know. Look into it, huh? Yeah. Now, like I said, this emergent upper class fashion for benevolence resulted in the incorporation of the first charitable organizations. Captain Thomas Coram, appalled by the number of abandoned children living in the streets of London, set up the Foundling Hospital in 1741 to look after these unwanted orphans in Lamb's Conduit Fields, Bloomsbury, in England. This, the first such charity in the world, as they know, as recorded so far, served as the precedent for incorporated associational charities in general. They started that thing off. They kicked it off. Okay. Now Jonas Hanway, another notable philanthropist of the Enlightenment era, established the Marine Society in 1756, right, as the first seafarers charity, for the sailors and the seafarers. Yo ho ho and a bottle of sweet rum, baby. All right. Now, in a bid to aid the recruitment of men to the Navy. Okay, come on in, we'll take care of you. Now, by 1763, the society had recruited over 10,000 men. Okay, an act of Parliament incorporated it in 1772. Now, Hanway was also instrumental in establishing the Magdalene Hospital to rehabilitate prostitutes. Ooh, the Magdalene Hospital. Well, I tell you, some men probably dying there, catching them right between getting rehabbing and right before from coming out straight off the street and rehab them. Ooh, get them right there. Anyway, I guess they was turning hoes into housewives. Or attempting to, anyway. I know that wasn't funny, but hey. Excuse me, mama. Golly. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, auntie. Okay. That got me a little bit. Got myself with that one, huh? Okay, now, Jonas Hanway, was also instrumental in establishing the Magdalene Hospital and to rehabilitate prostitutes. Now, these organizations were founded by subscription and run as voluntary associations. They raised public awareness of their activities through the emerging popular press and were generally held in high social regard. Some charities received state recognition in the form of royal charter. Royal money, baby. It's that cash money. They got royal charter. Whenever you got royal charter, boy, I'd like to have me a little bit of royal charter. Royal charter. All right. Now, charities also began to adopt campaigning roles where they would champion a cause and lobby the government for legislative change. This included organized campaigns against the ill treatment of animals and children, and the campaign that eventually succeeded at the turn of the 19th century in ending the slave trade throughout the British Empire and within its considerable sphere of influence. Okay, then. They got off then. They did something. Charitable organization, charities back then, they were very instrumental. Now, this process was, however, a lengthy one, which finally concluded when Saudi Arabia abolished slavery in 1962. They still, people can say they're still selling slaves. Yeah, they're selling slaves now over there right now. That's terrible. You need to go over there and set fire upon them blood clots. You know what I'm saying? Burn them. But I'm just gonna leave that. I'm just gonna leave it like that, okay? Okay. The Enlightenment era also saw growing philosophical debate between those who champion state intervention and those who believe that private charities should provide welfare and not the public. Okay, that's where everything started where you're messing up. Take care of the folks. But you had people that said no. The Reverend Thomas Malthus, Thomas Malthus, the political economist, criticized poor relief for paupers on economic and moral grounds and proposed leaving charity entirely to the private sector. Y'all get this. Hey, hold up. Y'all can do this. We'll work with y'all. Right? His views became very influential and informed the Victorian laissez-faire attitude towards state intervention for the poor. He didn't give a rat's ass, almost basically. Okay, and I'm going to come back with some more history. All right, today's topic is charity. Charitable organizations here on the Will Rock Show. Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com and on the Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network, crrradio.com, baby. All right, some more music for you. I'll be back directly. I'm going to have some highly seasoned water buffalo livers. I love livers today, but I'm going to have a highly seasoned water buffalo liver breakfast with biscuits, of course. And I talk amongst yourselves. All right. With a gecko salad. I'll be back. All right. 407-917-6373 or 407-535-1808 if you want to chime in on charities and charitable organizations. All right, talk amongst yourselves.
John told you to your place. Got another gal in your place. So fazzy, my baby, fazzy well. Goodbye.
The Will Rock Show is on.
Mama says that he's bona fide.
Someone's got to win. Someone's got to lose. That's the way it's got to be. I guess that it's so, but I'd really like to know just why the loser always has to be me. Someone's love will last. Someone's love will end. It's as simple as ABC. That's not really news. You know, somebody has to lose. But why's the loser always have to be me? I don't ask much. Just let Lady Luck touch me one time, and maybe then
I love her, man. I ain't lying. I love the boy.
It's better to be loved a little. It's better to be loved a little. It's better to be loved a little while never to be loved at all. It's better to be loved a little. It's better to be loved a little. It's better to be loved a little while than never to be loved at all.
Check out The Will Rock Show.
Sundays 6 to 9 p.m.
On Vibes Reggae Arena. The Will Rock Show is on.
Mama?
Get used to enough to lean on. I look for the girl, and the girl was gone. I live a long time before I forget. Live a long time before I forget. I won't cry, I won't shed a tears. Have a good time when she was here. It's better to be loved a little.
I am shy, but I am willing. I am playing it too cool, no?
If you want someone to talk to you and understand your thing, sweet talk you, just sweet talk you till you sing, sing, sing. Loving you, just loving you till you bang, clang and cling. Mellow, mellow me, try me, you might like me. Mellow, mellow you, ooh, I love you, girl. Talk sweet thing and I'll hear you. I'll listen to every word you say. Come close and I'll caress you while your passions are running away. I got some heavy rapping, soft light setting, and understanding. Mellow, mellow me, try me, you might like me. Mellow, mellow you, ooh, I love your view, girl. You are looking good. Come on, sweet thing, and lose yourself in this maddening masquerade. We'll dance all night till it unhearted right, till you holler, woo, this is too good. This is it till you say quit. We'll do it some other time. Mellow, mellow me, try me, you might like me. Mellow, mellow you, ooh, I love your view, girl. You're looking so good.
This is Selena Sanchez, asking everyone to listen to The Will Rock Show, Sundays, 6 to 9 p.m., bringing an eclectic approach, interesting topics, special guests, all types of music, and a lot more. It's The Will Rock Show, Sundays, 6 to 9 p.m. on VibesReggaeArena.com, Facebook Live, The Will Rock Show, The Will Rock Show on Ustream TV, and on Twitter @_WLRC.
The Will Rock Show is on.
Hello, everybody. It's the Dog Man. How y'all doing? What are y'all doing on Sunday night? Well, y'all need to be listening to the Will Rock Show. Good friend of mine. See ya.
It's not getting out and confront and fighting a man on the street, because right now he's got power and he's gonna win. What we got to do, we got to get our minds together.
Today's word. They tell us that in this country, we're innocent until proven guilty. But that doesn't seem to be what they tell the police officers who take us to jail or the corrections officers who watch over us once we get there. Stay woke, folks. Be blessed beyond measure.
Yes, and yes again. Thank you very much for listening to the Will Rock Show. I'm yours truly, the Will Rock. I'm here, you're there, we're everywhere. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be on this small planet of ours. Yeah, I'm going over today's topic is charities. Charities. And charitable organizations today. Alrighty, this is some simple stuff. Just sit back and enjoy this Sunday. Some good music, some chill out. One boom boom shot one more time for Tangelo Park and the Tangelo Park Give Back Day. Ouch, ooch, ouchie. And another big shot to Miss Edna Mae Warren. Edna Mae Warren, boom, 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 boom. Been knowing her for at least 35 years. Okay, she's been a part of my life. Miss Edna Mae Warren. And Jerry Grady. Jerry Grady, one of the twins. He passed from Tangelo Park right down the street from my mama. That's where he lives. So, boom shot to him too. All right, then he just passed a young man. So boom shot to his family, everybody. Gonna give him some good shots. So, I know it's a sad time, but they're rejoicing in the fact that they're going to the next level of life, okay? All right. Celebrate, baby, celebrate, okay? All right, if you can, after you finish crying. All right, now, today's topic is charity and charitable organizations, right? Right. All right. I'm going over some of the history of it. Now, I was going over the Enlightenment era of this thing, and just a little history. And I'll go over a little bit more, just some more stuff. Now, during the 19th century stuff, it's coming through the time. We're going to get into some more stuff. Hold on. Let's go to the 19th century right quick, all right? Now, during the 19th century, a profusion of charitable organizations emerged to alleviate the awful conditions of the working class in the slums. Okay, we getting all this money off these bums and slums. We created slums. And so now we got to give them something back. Feel sorry. Okay, give them something back. Need that. Now, the Laborers' Friend Society, chaired by Lord Shaftesbury. Oh, Lord Shaftesbury. Is that Shaftesbury? No, yeah. Lord Shaftesbury. All right. The Laborers' Friend Society, chaired by Lord Shaftesbury in the United Kingdom in 1830, aimed to improve working class conditions. All right. And it promoted, for example, the allotment of land to laborers for cottage husbandry. They'll build your little crib on there. That later became the allotment movement. In 1844, it became the first model dwellings company. Okay, one of a group of organizations that sought to improve the housing conditions of the working classes by building new homes for them. Getting some new homes built for them. And at the same time, receiving a competitive rate of return on any investment. Putting it down and getting paid for it. Putting it down to help and still getting a little payoff for it. Now, this was one of the first housing associations, okay? The philanthropic endeavor that flourished in the second half of the 19th century, brought about by the growth of the middle class. Yeah, the middle class started coming up. So we got to provide for the middle class. Have them somewhere else they can live so they can work and make that paper for all of we. Yeah. Yeah, it really was. Now, later associations included the Peabody Trust, okay, originating in 1862, and the Guinness Trust, founded in 1890. Mm-hmm. Now, the principle of philanthropic intention with capitalist return was given the label 5% philanthropy. Okay, giving something to get a little something was called the 5% philanthropy. That's smart, though. I guess it is. And there was growth in municipal charities then. Okay, there was growth in municipal charities. The Brome Commission led on to the Municipal Corporation Act in 1835, which recognized multiple local charities by incorporating them into single entities under supervision from local government. Start making that thing for some money. You hear them kind of words, that money coming. All right. Charities at the time included, in the 19th century, included the Charity Organization Society, established in 1869, tended to discriminate between the deserving poor, who would be provided with suitable relief, and the underserving of impoverment poor, impoverment poor, who were regarded as the cause of their own woes through their idleness. Okay, you ain't did nothing, you just sorry, then now you want something, we'll give you different. Now you done hurt yourself, you old, you just disabled, and so we're gonna give you a certain amount. They had to distinguish the two. All right, your sorry ass wants something you just been laying around. Okay, we help you too, but hey, now charities tended to oppose the provision of welfare by the state. Okay, due to the perceived demoralizing effect. Yeah, we getting food stamps. It used to be demoralizing to get help from the state. Think about that. Think how times have changed, huh? It used to be like shame, and it was shame up into the 70s. You know, you were kind of a little bit shamed. Your grandma seen you up there with them $5 food stamp thing, ticket, $1. You know, after a while, there's no shame. It's all a big game. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Although minimal state involvement was the dominant philosophy of the period, there was still significant government involvement in the shape of statutory regulation and even limited funding. Okay. And philanthropy became a very fashionable activity among the expanding middle classes in Britain and America. Mm-hmm. We'll go over some of these right quick, and I'm gonna give you some more music. Hold on. Here we go. Now, Octavia Hill, 1839 to 1912, and John Ruskin, he was born in 1819 and died in 1900, were an important force behind development of social housing. That's Octavia Hill and John Ruskin. Okay, were an important force behind development of social housing. And Andrew Carnegie, 1835 and 1919. You heard of his name, the Carnegie Institute, the Carnegie Foundation. You heard of those Carnegie. Yeah, okay. Exemplified the large-scale philanthropy of the newly rich and industrialized America. Now, in Gospel of Wealth in 1889, Carnegie wrote about the responsibilities of great wealth and the importance of social justice. Child, please, you should just let everybody get some, stop taking and stealing and killing. You don't try to give back now. Anyway, that's another topic. Excuse me. Now, he established public libraries throughout the English-speaking countries, as well as contributing large sums to schools and universities. A little over 10 years after his retirement, Carnegie had given away over 90% of his fortune. All right? And then towards the end of the 19th century, with the advent of the new liberalism and the innovative work of Charles Booth on documenting working-class life in London, attitudes towards poverty began to change, which led to the first social liberal welfare reforms, including the provisions of old age pensions and free school meals. I think all kids should eat school meals free. They should just feed the children. That's it. Did I say children? Feed the children. They should feed the children. Okay, get them free lunch. That's it, across the board. Free lunch. Just give them free lunch across the board. That's all you got to do. You know, what's wrong with that? I think there's nothing wrong with that. Give them free lunch, okay? And stuff like that, you know? Something that's simple, all right? Give some people something to eat. If they're hungry, feed them. And we'll be back. And welfare and all that stuff should be for the old people. Let the old people get most of it. You know, over a certain age, they old, kind of crazy. We all going to be that. Just give it to them and let the young and strong work until they get old and then give it to them. You know? Don't play with it. Don't spend it on warfare. Okay, I'll be right back, y'all. I'm gonna have a little fox and fries right now. You know, I caught a fox. He was back there in the backyard. I caught him. He got in the trap. By mistake, he dead. So I have fox and fries. I didn't mean to kill him. You know, but he's gonna be good. He uses his scalp for a hat. You know, fox hat and I'm eating the meat, some fries. All right, I'll be back, y'all. Talk amongst yourselves. The Will Rock Show. Yours truly, Will Rock, here on Vibes Reggae Arena at VibesReggaeArena.com and on the Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network, CRRradio.com, okay? All right, today's topic is charity and charitable organizations. More when I come back. What do I have when I come back? Let me see. I'm going to go into the worldwide view. What do everybody else do about charities in other countries? We'll try that when I come back, all right? All right. Talk amongst yourselves. With that fire.
The Will Rock Show is on and live.
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time.
You ask me if I love you. It's automatic.
They won't say that you're naive if you play what you believe. In New York, purple love and more, it's all you're in it for. But don't show it. The reason that you're cool is cause you're from the old school and they know it. All your bridges love in New York. Can dance if you want to. All the critics love you in New York. Can dance if you want to. All the critics love you in New York. All the critics love you. All the critics love you. All the critics love you in New York. It's time for new direction. It's time for jazz to die. 4th day of November. We need a purple high. Don't give up. I'll still love you. All the critics love you.
You're locked in with the Will Rock Show on Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com. The Will Rock Show.
Nothing in this world works the way you think it does. Nothing. The police aren't who you think they are. The sheriff is not who you think he is. Banks do not do what you think they do. Governments don't operate anywhere near the way you think they do. And that's why today, when you look at what's going on in the world today, none of it makes any sense. It's all crazy. It makes no sense at all. Seems very destructive. But actually, in point of fact, you don't know how the system works. It's working perfectly fine. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. And the people, the masses, are entertained with television and alcohol and drugs, and the wealthy continue to get wealthy, and so it's working perfectly fine once you understand how the world really works, and nothing works the way you think it does.
At this time, I have the honor to present to you the moral leader of our nation.
Here to tell you something that's informative, that can help you, to motivate you, and can elevate you, even in the walks of your life.
Sing it, y'all.
The Will Rock.
I ain't hang.
The Will Rock.
Sing it, y'all.
The Will Rock.
Sing it, children.
The Will Rock.
Oh, wow.
The Will Rock.
Sing it, y'all.
The Will Rock.
I ain't hang.
The Will Rock.
Well.
The Will Rock.
Sing it, y'all.
The Will Rock.
Oh, sing it.
The Will Rock.
The Will Rock Show.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for listening to the Will Rock Show. I'm your host, the Will Rock. It's the Will Rock Show. Thank you very much. I'm here, you there, everywhere. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be on this small earth of ours. Now, today's topic is charity and charitable organizations. But now it's time for the stress hour. When you get all this stress and all this stuff, I got child support. All them children. God showing, God know everything. But I do have my number one stressor, my stress-e, my partner in crime. Hollywood Swinging is here. Hollywood Swinging, are you there, Hollywood? Are you there, baby? I heard that. Oh, hold on. Let me get you up loud because you don't sound that loud, Hollywood. Hold on. Let me get you. Hold on, Hollywood. Wait a minute. Say that again, Hollywood.
What the hell?
Okay, there you go, right there. Oh, you sound better.
I said I heard that talking about your number one stressor.
You stress with me. We stress alongside each other, Hollywood. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that what it is?
That's all I'm saying, Hollywood. Okay? Well, Hollywood.
Okay, let me start.
Hey, Hollywood, how you doing, baby? What's going on? How you doing, baby?
Good. What the old folks say in church, I'm blessed and highly favored.
I know that's right. Blessed and highly flavored. I know
You know
that's
that favorite. You know that. We say it all the time. Blessed and highly favored.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, Hollywood, look here, Hollywood.
Yeah.
Now, we had the Tangelo Park Give Back Day yesterday, and I had
Tangelo. I had something Tangelo?
in Tangelo, yeah, it was all my children gone to heaven. They was with Grandpa and Daddy.
I saw that. You had all of your 175 children and grandchildren and great-grand. I saw, Will Rock, I'm so proud of you.
Great-grand.
Yeah, I saw all your children and all your offspring at the house, and I said, what a blessing. What a blessing.
Yeah, I had 3 my mama said, "What? You represent 3 generations of children for me." Okay, Ma. Thank you,
She
Ma.
got all the generations. I mean, you got all the generations. So now I'm gonna tell you what y'all ain't ever got to worry about is running out of them wheel cars. Y'all ain't got to worry about that ever.
Oh yeah, they'll last till they blow the
They
planet
gonna
up. There's still gonna be some more.
last, and they can't last no more. The wheel rocks gonna last. Yes, they are.
But Hollywood, okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen out here, this is the stress hour. We get into stress. We go over a little politics or social issues right here. And Hollywood, as a matter of fact, is my co-host. She is the beautiful one of the bunch. Now, Hollywood, what I'm gonna ask you to do next week, I'm gonna get you. I'll talk to you off air. I want you to do something so I can have your picture. I have your video right here next to my face on the camera, so we can chalk it up like that. So I'll rig you up with that. My bad, I've been so lazy. But we'll have that set up in for next week, okay? But right now, Hollywood is the beautiful one of the organization.
You got some good vision. Yeah.
And I am the brew, it's Beauty and the Beast. Somebody got to be Beauty, it's Hollywood, and I'm the Beast, all right? Okay, so now Hollywood. All right, we're gonna go over some stresses. Now we're gonna go. What's going on over here up in the white crib? Where they got Bill Barr getting ready to turn the tides on the investigators, and I wonder how they How you feel about that, Hollywood?
Well, you faded out. I heard you say something about the White House and what now?
How Bill Barr, okay, and Bill Barr, General Bill Barr, how he's getting ready to investigate the investigators now. What do you have to say about that? You think that's fair?
Let me tell you something. Ain't nobody giving a flippity flip or a shiggity about that foolishness because Bill Barr is dead wrong on what he did. But I'm going to tell you what we need to be talking about, and I'm going to flip the script on you. This here abortion stuff.
Oh, yeah. That's what I meant to say, yeah. I meant to say that.
How y'all, how in the
that's terrible.
H-E-double hockey sticks,
right.
Y'all say it's okay for a man to rape his own daughter or cousin or niece and say they can't abort the baby, or the woman is raped in general.
That's right, Hollywood.
But y'all say it's consensual rape. What in the H-E-double hockey stick is consensual rape? These people don't lost their mind.
Yeah, I think that's terrible.
Alabama, for the judge talking about this preacher raped and I think he done impregnated his child, talking about gonna give him a life sentence because he's a good Christian man. What are y'all talking about?
Wow. You know what?
Oh my
they went over. I think that's a good topic. Thank you for coming up with that one because I was doing that next, but thank you for coming up with that. I think they went overboard. You know, I'm pro-life and I'm pro-choice. You know, certain circumstances, rape and all this stupid stuff. The woman has the choice to make what they want to do with their body. That can go kind of.
Thank you.
But it can be.
You gonna tell me a woman? What? Wait a minute. I'm waiting for y'all, and I'm gonna tell you who's making these decisions. And I'm not biased. I'm not racist. I'm not none of that. It's these old white men making decisions for a woman's body. You know what I want? I want them to be pregnant. So guess what? And then y'all ain't want the baby. But you know what's gonna happen? And God, I'm not putting this on anybody. I don't want to put it on anybody. Right. But God forbid, and one of their children, they daughters, granddaughters, nieces, great granddaughters, anything get raped or
Right.
somebody in their family done impregnated them with incest.
Right.
Don't come back and say, oh, it's an exception for y'all. Y'all ain't thinking about, and I'm tired of them putting, and Lord knows I'm a very spiritual, religious person, but you can't always put that into decision making when it comes to a woman, anybody's body. Y'all stop using that. And then we got all these kids right now in foster care and orphanages all around the world. But you want to continue to bring babies in this world that can't be taken care of. Now, y'all can say I'm a pro-life or not pro. It don't matter. My thing is, it ain't your decision. That's that woman's decision and who she believes in decision and that doctor. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. And you 6 weeks pregnant, you don't even know you pregnant at 6 weeks. Or 8 weeks.
And you know
now,
what?
I do have an issue when you almost about to deliver. But again, that ain't my decision. That's between you and your maker.
All right. You know, but
that foolishness they doing now, oh child, them here. Oh, I was gonna say that. I was gonna call them hillbillies. I can't do it.
yeah, well, I think they overdid it with that decision. I think they overdid it with the.
And they're gonna lose a lot of. I'm telling you, they're gonna lose a lot of votes come 2020 if they don't rethink that. And then when it goes with the Supreme Court, because it is, they really got to think about it because they're trying to overturn Roe versus Wade. And all I'm saying is, if they continue to do this, Will Rock, it's going to go back to what it used to be when women were giving themselves abortion.
Well, you know, first of all, the Roe versus Wade decision was not really. It was the regulation of the abortion process. It wasn't really to whether you can have abortion or not. That was already in there. Roe versus Wade.
Right, it was a regulation.
It was a regulation of it. Okay, now I think sometimes women should have the choice, and then but sometimes there's I'm always advocate, devil advocate kind of, but sometimes these women weaponize that choice too. They say if we messing around with an old girl and y'all slip around and have a kid, and you say, well, look, I just can't afford to have this kid, and we can't do it. I have to abort it. And she say, no, I don't want to abort it. I'm gonna have it. You're gonna pay for it. So then it leaves. That's whole nother battle. And,
that's a whole nother story.
And then
y'all should have for a condom.
Right. Yeah, but that falls on both of the people. So that's one of the sections there. But I think they overdid. I think they overdid that ruling there. That was real sickening. I mean, I'm against abortion, but you just can't do that. You can't give people 99 years because they have an abortion.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But what you saying is okay for you to have sex with your granddaughter or your daughter, and if she get pregnant, oh well, you got to keep the baby.
But then,
what kind of big fraganaca bull crap is that?
But then too, now y'all, I got to wonder too. Think about it now. A lot of people might be against it because they don't get a chance to abort any more black kids. See, black kids are being aborted way more than anybody else's kids, and so that's something to think about too.
I agree.
So they might be. Some of them might be mad because of that law, which I don't think the law. I think the law is too much, and some of them might be mad because they can't take advantage no more and eradicate any more black kids. On the verge of not eradicating any more black kids, because that's what that's what all that Planned Parenthood is for, to get rid of the weeds, as they may call us.
We got too many
be careful about that too as well.
In the system right now, it's not being taken care of, and then y'all want to cut the government cutting funds from that pot. So what y'all gonna do? What you gonna do with these kids? And I'm talking about all around the world, and I know they're talking about the United States. We got too many kids around here that are homeless, living in orphanages, living in foster care. It's too much.
They need They need some children to eat and sacrifice. How you think they're gonna survive?
Yeah.
They're gonna drink some blood and eat some flesh. What you think they're gonna happen? Come on. And anyway, they're gonna be all in your McDonald's burgers.
Somebody talking about, well, Hollywood. What happened if you get pregnant? I'm gonna tell you, like I told somebody. If Hollywood get pregnant, y'all better name him Jesus. Because the baby Jesus already been born. If anything come out of these little eggs, I ain't got no more. That's powder. Ooh, Jesus. nigga. I'm telling you. That's all I got to say on that.
You got powder. Your eggs powdered eggs.
Powder. They powder. And if anything, even try to touch up on them, it's gonna, what you call it? It's just gonna blow up in smoke. Ain't nothing in there.
They're gonna be, okay,
get you pregnant, get you pregnant, get you pregnant. Y'all come on, Jesus, because Jesus already here. He done already been here.
He gonna his name gonna be Jesus.
Jesus, because Jesus already been here.
His name gonna be Esau. His name gonna be Esau.
So y'all come on, Jesus. If Am egg get fertilized up in here in Hollywood, oh yeah, baby. Oh, it's gonna be some smoke in the city and some shiggity, and here come Jesus.
Now Hollywood. Now again, I want to say again. Now I want to say this before I get off. Go into the regular stuff. Now Hollywood, I want you guys to check out what's coming next in this political drag out with this with the investigators investigating the investigators. It's going to be some people going to prison, some people going to jail. So you watch out for that. No. Some more. Some more going. Some more. The ones that cheated and got caught, and the ones that cheated and lost, they finna go to jail. But anyway, I gotta go with my regular I have my regular stresses.
I got my regular stresses too, because I feel it, and I know you tell me don't bring company business on the air.
Hold on, Hollywood. Hold on.
I don't need Uncle Sam or the IRS coming after me because I ain't able to file my taxes that from you, because you ain't never give me my W-2.
Hollywood. I'm so broke. I can't give you a W-2. I got to give you a W-4. So you just get that right there, and you use that one, and the government ain't gonna get mad about 43 cents anyway. You know?
Well, that's not up there. I don't be able to come after me for the 43 cents that I can't do shiggity with. I just want them to understand. It wasn't my fault. It was y'all called Will Rock at the Will Rock Studios.
You can chip on some Vienna sausages with them 43 cents. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Whatever. Anywho.
Anyway.
Yes.
Hollywood, thank you for being so patient. And the next time you talk company business on here, I know something, okay? All right.
That's how I was coming. Mm-hmm.
That's right. And as a matter of fact, let me hold up. Hollywood paper here making me.
Oh, that's that pink slip.
That's a pink slip.
You done gave me about 4 or 5 of them already.
No, 47 or 48.
Don't turn it to a yellow or green. Go ahead. I done got about 4 or 5 people.
What you gonna start getting is burgundy. I'm gonna start giving you maroon slips.
Okay.
God, dog.
I'll get the burgundy pink. Okay, the burgundy slip. Okay, go ahead.
The burgundy pink slip, yeah. But anyway, I got to go with my regular stresses. We're going to get through with this and get it out of the way. My regular stresses. Okay, here we go. You ready, Hollywood? We're going to go down fast. Here we go.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Stop sissifying our boys.
Oh, Lord.
Stop horrifying our daughters.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Jitterbugs. Please, jitterbugs. Please, jitterbugs. Please, jitterbugs, if you can. Stop killing each other for nothing.
Yes, we got to stop that.
Okay. All right. Do that for us. Please do that. All right. I want you guys to please watch out what you eat. Read labels.
I agree with that.
Read labels. Stay away from genetically modified organisms. Try to stay away from high fructose corn syrup. Try to stay away from aspartame as much as you can. It's in everything. It's in the cheap stuff. It's in the cheap stuff.
Hold on, Will.
I hear the hyenas. I hear the hyenas back there. God, them hyenas.
Hey, hyenas. We on the radio. Don't show out right now. Don't show out.
Oh, look at her talking anyway.
They just gonna do it anyway. I don't want Peter coming after her.
She want to get on the air.
While you're on the air, go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay. So let them talk back there anyway. They cheering. I mean, I know the other one, the two-tooth hyena. She don't play.
I know. Two-teeth Maria. Yeah. Marie. Two-teeth Marie can't do too much. That's who making all the most noise. Two-teeth Marie. That's her. What you call it? That's what they call when the people with the octopus put a little thing that put a little screen out. That's her defense mechanism. That's it. So she honey, them 2 teeth. She bites up. Ooh, they gonna be gone. She knows she gotta keep them last 2.
Okay. Okay. Jitterbugs, stop killing each other, please, Lord. Okay.
Please do.
And you guys, please program your own children. Don't let the TV program them. Don't let the radio program them. You program them with some positive stuff, with some things that'll help their minds grow instead of help their minds being so silly.
Go back to a family things again that you used to. And get off your cell phone. Stop that. Get them off their cell phone and tablet.
You know, the world we had, Hollywood, the world we lived in is gone. It's a new world, you know. The world we had is gone. But the values we can still try to have some of those in there. Just put some of that in there.
Come on, do family things again. Stop, really. All this electronic shit, y'all get away from that. Get back to family values again. Turn it off. When the kids talking to you, stop looking at your phone and Facebook. It ain't that important.
I know that's right. All right, get into that. And, okay, and try your guard. Y'all try your best to stay away from the homosexual, gay agenda, transgender agenda as much as you can.
Those are the views of the Will Rock and the Will Rock alone, not Hollywood Twins.
I know that's right. Okay, all right, so stay away from that. And watch out for chemtrails. Be aware of what's going on. What's going on in your environment. What's going on. Do not trust the news always. Look at every side of the news and decipher. You got to know what you're looking for because it's all coded and it's all designed to trick you. So be careful, all right? All right, about that. And okay, men and women out here on the earth, especially black men and women, and we need to start getting along a little better. We need to start with the genders.
Black men, stop disrespecting our black women. And you know what, Will Rock? I'm gonna tell you, all these songs and stuff. When I start hearing songs that's calling the black women this, that, and other, I turn it off because I'm so tired of that. It's making money, but it has a bad reflection on us, and vice versa. Black women, stop talking so negatively about our black men. Now, let me tell you something. If you laid down with a man that got pregnant, that's on you. So stop telling him he ain't no good, no life, and all of that. You had a baby with him. So stop talking bad about him because now you're going to raise that child to be disrespectful to his or her father. And that's not fair.
I know that's right.
Now that's me. That's Hollywood swinging on her soapbox. I'm sick of that too. Y'all stop downing our black men, and black men stop downing our black women. Stop.
That's right. Stop. Get along with each other. At least we can start by speaking to each other. Black men and black men speak to each other. You know, black women and black women speak to each other. We all need to start speaking
and stop calling us the B word, the H word.
And that's just not. You know, I'm starting with the black first because I'm a black guy. That goes for everybody. That goes for everybody in every race. We need to start coming together a little more in all the so-called different shades of races or whatever we want to call it, different cultures, put it like that. So we need to all get along, you know, in the scheme of things. But I'm just start with me first, okay? So we're gonna do it like that, all right? We do it just like that. Okay,
I
start
love
with
all
I
my
and I.
black. Love them. I love y'all, Will Rock. I love y'all.
We love you
Because
too, baby.
I wouldn't be a strong black woman because I had a strong black dad and I had a strong black man in my life. So I love y'all.
Yes, sir. We love you too, Booth. All right. Now, this is what I do to get rid of the stress. I got stress. Besides child support, insurance, everything coming out.
Oh, Lord. Don't do that, Will Rock. Listen.
What?
You seen all them floods out there in Texas. It's almost like a tsunami. In Arkansas and all. Don't do that.
Okay.
It ain't enough tissue, cotton, towels to you got that heavy bottom lip. You can't do that. That hold a lot of moisture. Don't do that.
Stop telling me that to cry.
See right there. Don't do that, Will Rock.
But this is what I do to get rid of my thread. I got thread. I got thread.
I know you got stress.
That's what I do to get rid of my thread.
Oh, boy.
Are you ready, Hollywood? Now, let me turn the cameras off because if I don't turn the camera off.
Turn it off because I can't come to the commissary because I ain't got my check from you yet and I ain't got nothing. I can't put one in there for you.
You know everybody's so sensitive now. You know since Donald Trump here and everybody think they can just beat you and come down here and do something to you. So I got to watch out for them. So I got to watch out for the beat and come down there to your people. But this is when I have to turn the camera off and this is what I got to do, Hollywood. You ready?
Please turn it off. Please turn it off.
You ready, Hollywood?
But you'll sure be out there in that chain gang. I'm ready, Will Rock. I'm ready.
Hollywood, she'll tell on you. For real, she don't care.
And I will tell. I will tell because I'm not going to jail for nobody. And I love the Will Rock, but he'll sure be in the chain gang.
Oh, my God. And this is what I do to get rid of and this is what I do to get rid of my stress. And I quote, are you ready, Hollywood? Now,
ready.
First of all, I got to tell everybody, go out and get your fire. Your fire.
Get that fire.
Your fire. P-H-Y-E. P-H-E-Y.
Oh,
P-H-I-E. F-I-E. F-H-I-E. Fire.
Oh boy.
Get your fire. F-Y-E.
All
Anything.
that.
Get your fire.
All that.
Fire. Your clock. Your click clock. Clock.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, when I get
All
that clock. That thing, that boy. But when you get those together, I encourage every red-blooded human within the sound of my voice and those echoing out the universe. And this is what I like to do, Hollywood. Are you ready, baby?
I'm ready to go right. Look, I got on my aluminum hat because I got good hair on. I can't keep a good hair.
It's aluminum. Okay, you ready?
Aluminum.
Yeah. You know you're so sophisticated, Hollywood. You know that.
I'm just saying.
Okay, ready? You ready? Here we go, Hollywood. You ready?
I'm ready.
And this is what we do. This is what I like to do to get the stress off of me.
What we do?
We like to, and I quote, rip off some shots. Hollywood.
Oh boy.
Shots don't play shots.
There you go.
You'll take from your mama, you'll even take the limbs off of a tree. But I'm gonna kick your ass for messing with me.
Oh yeah. Motivated. Dedicated.
Parlate tra di voi.
Got home from camping last spring. Saw people, places, and things. We barely had arrived. Friends asked us to describe the people, places, and every last thing. So we unpacked our adjectives. I unpacked frustrating first. Reached in and found the word worst. Then I picked soggy and next I picked froggy and then I was ready to tell them my tale. 'Cause I'd unpacked my adjectives. Adjectives are words you use to really describe things. Handy words to carry around. Days are sunny or they're rainy. Boys are dumb or else they're brainy. Adjectives can show you which way. Adjectives are often used to help us compare things. To say how thin, how fat, how short, how tall. Girls who are tall get taller. Boys who are small can get smaller. Till one is the tallest and another's the smallest of all. We hiked along without care. Then we ran into a bear. He was a hairy bear. He was a scary bear. We beat a hasty retreat from his lair. And described him with adjectives.
Whoa! Boy, that was one big ugly bear.
You can even make adjectives out of the other parts of speech, like verbs or nouns. All you have to do is tack on an ending, like ick or ish or eric. For example, this boy can grow up to be a huge man, but still have a boyish face. Boy is a noun, but the ending ish makes it an adjective, boyish. That describes the huge man's face. Get it? Next time you go on a trip, remember this little tip. The minute you get back, they'll ask you this and that. You can describe people, places, and things. Simply unpack your adjectives. You can do it with adjectives. Tell them about it with adjectives. You can shout it with adjectives.
On this day with Miss Sheree. 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 Yeah, okay. Are you there, Miss Sheree?
Yes, I am.
Can you hear me clearly, Miss Sheree?
Yes, I can.
Now, tell us what you have for us on this day, Miss Sheree.
Today is May the 19th. The TV show Smokey and the Bandit premiered in 1977.
Got a long way to go and a short time to get there. So sit on back and watch that smoke run. Go ahead, Miss Sheree.
Ric Flair won the NWA wrestling title in 1992.
Whether you like it or don't like it, sit down and look at it because it's the best going today. Woo! Go ahead, Miss Sheree.
My thought to remember is, you cannot plow a field by turning it over in your mind.
That's true. I like that, Miss Sheree. Miss Sheree, thanks for that. Would you like to give us some shoutings of outings, Miss Sheree?
A shout out to each and everyone listening this very moment.
Shout out to y'all. Okay. Thank you, Miss Sheree.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye-bye. On this day with Miss Sheree.
Check out The Will Rock Show.
Sundays 6 to 9 p.m.
on Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com.
And the Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network, streaming online at crrradio.com. Bringing an eclectic approach, interesting topics, all types of music, special guests, and a lot more. That's The Will Rock Show. Streaming online at crrradio.com and
on Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com. The Will Rock Show is The Will Rock Show is on.
Yes again, baby. Thank you for listening to The Will Rock Show. I'm your shooter, The Will Rock, here on Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com and on the Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network and World Outreach. Oh, I'm talking about World Outreach. I'm sorry. Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network at crrradio.com. And yeah, check that out, okay? VRA, Vibes Reggae Arena, and crrradio.com, Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network. Yes, and on Instagram, yeah, The Will Rock Show, and on Twitter at _WLRC. Today's topic is charities and charitable organizations. Huh? Yeah, baby. That's what we got today, all right? Now I was going to go over some of the world view of how they handle charities and charitable organizations in other countries. All right? Now, I'm going to start with, let me see, the Australian Charities and Not-for-Profit Profits Commission commenced operations in December 2012 and regulates the approximately 56,000 nonprofit organizations with tax-exempt status and about 600,000 other NPO in total, and seeks to harmonize the state-based fundraising laws. Get that money all together, baby. All right. And how about charities in Canada? Charities in Canada must be registered with the Charities Directorate of the Canada Revenue Agency, according to the Canada Revenue Agency. That's what they said. That's what you better do. Now, a registered charity is an organization established and operated for charitable purposes and must devote its resources to charitable activities. All right. The charity must be resident in Canada and cannot use its income to benefit its members. All right. A charity also has to meet a public benefits test. Okay. To qualify under this test, an organization must show that its activities and purposes provide a tangible benefit to the public. Those people who are eligible for benefits are either the public as a whole or a significant section of it, in that they are not a restricted group or one where members share a private connection, such as social clubs or professional associations with specific membership, okay? You got to be out there like churches and stuff like that. Now, the charity activities must be legal and must not be contrary to public policy, okay? And that's in Canada. Now, in Singapore, it's different, I guess. Now, the legal situation in Singapore is regulated in the Singapore Charities Act, Chapter 37. Now, charities in Singapore must be registered with the Charities Directorate of the Ministry of Community Development, Youth and Sports. Okay. One can also find specific organizations that are members of the National Council of Social Services, which is operated by the Ministry of Social and Family Development. And what about the United Kingdom? A charity law within the UK varies among England and Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. All right, but the fundamental principles are the same. Most organizations that are charities are required to register, be registered with the appropriate regulator for their jurisdiction. Okay, but significant exceptions apply, so that many organizations are bona fide charities but do not appear on a public register. All right, and that's in the United Kingdom. Now, the registers are maintained by the charity commissions for England and Wales, for Scotland by the Office of the Scottish Charity Regulator. Okay, regulator. Now, the Charity Commission for Northern Ireland maintains a register of charities that have completed formal registration. All right, so they got to be legit over there in those countries. All right, and those things like that. Now, let me see what this is. In England and Wales, the Charities Act of 2011 in England and Wales. All my friends in England and Wales over there. If you're listening to the Will Rock Show, thank you. The Charities Act of 2011 provides the following list of charitable purposes: the prevention or relief of poverty, the advancement of education. Oh, we need some of that. They do that over here. The advancement of religion, the advancement of health, or the saving of lives, the advancement of citizenship or community development, the advancement of arts, culture, heritage, or science, the advancement of amateur sport. We need some of that, boy. Yeah. We got that around here, I believe. Yeah, they do that. Now, the advancement of human rights, conflict resolution, and reconciliation. Oh, Donald Wilcox. reconciliation, or the promotion of religious or racial harmony, or equality and diversity. Okay, reconciliation. Okay, I remember that. Or it have to be the advancement of environmental protection or improvement, the relief of those in need by reason of youth, age, ill health, disability, financial hardship, or other disadvantage. Okay, jazz. The advancement of animal welfare. Take care of your schnoodles now. All right. The promotion of the efficacy of the armed forces of the Crown or of the police, fire and rescue services, or ambulance services. Okay, keep them guys in their loop. Now, other purposes currently recognized are charitable, and any new charitable purposes which are similar to another charitable purpose. Okay, now charity must also provide a public benefit. Okay, there you go. All right, relief of poverty, advancement of education, and all those things like I just said. All right, so there you go. And those, I think, basically all the charities around the world stand under the same guidelines. Take care of the folks, and don't take money, don't rip off the folks, don't rip off the mother suckers. But I know they be getting a little rip off the sucker. They gotta get a little rip off the mother sucker. It wouldn't be business if they didn't get a little rip off the mother sucker. For real though. But the United States, one more. Now in the United States of the Americans, a charitable organization is an organization operated for purposes that are beneficial to the public interest. I said that earlier. And there are different types of charitable organizations. Every U.S. and foreign charity that qualifies as tax exempt under Section 501C of the Internal Revenue Code is considered a private foundation, unless it demonstrates to the IRS that it falls into another category. And generally, any organization that is not a private foundation, it qualifies as something else. It is usually a public charity as described in Section 509A of the Internal Revenue Code. If you don't believe me, check it out. In addition, a private foundation usually derives its principal funding from an individual, family, a corporation, or some other single source, and is more often than not a grant maker and does not solicit funds from the public. All right. In contrast, a foundation or public charity generally receives grants from individuals, government, and private foundations. And while some public charities engage in grant-making activities, most conduct direct service or other tax-exempt activities. Now, foundations that are generally grant makers, they use their endowment to make grants to other organizations, which in turn carry out the goals of the foundation indirectly, as usually called grant maker or non-operation foundations. Ooh. All right. Okay. And the requirements and procedures for forming charitable organizations vary from state to state, as do the registration and filing requirements for charitable organizations that conduct charitable activities. Okay. All right. Everything it difference. It matter. It's different in every state. Okay. Everybody got their own stuff. Every jurisdiction have their own rules and regulations. Basically the same. It can't be sham backler. We got to regulate the sham. Okay. I think that's what it is, right? Okay, I'm gonna go back into some music, and I'll be back with some more of this type of some facts and stats when I come back. I'm gonna have the pros and cons of charitable organizations and charity, the good and the bad. We'll get into that when I come back. All right. I'm gonna have some. I'm gonna have some tarantula butt pudding. I'm gonna have some of that with I don't know. I love tarantula butt. I'm gonna have some tarantula tapioca, maybe, with some maggot pot pie. Ain't no telling what I might have a slice of that. Maggot shepherd's pie. I don't know. Skunk with deep chocolate fondue, skunk meat. But I'll be back with some more on this topic: the pros and cons of charity. All right. Talk amongst yourselves, children. 407-917-6373 or 407-535-1808. Don't forget to download the Vibes Reggae Arena apps on your laptops, PCs, and all your electronic devices, and the Caribbean Rhythm Radio app on your laptops, PCs, and all that stuff. The Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network. Download that app. All right? CRRradio.com. VibesReggaeArena.com. The Will Rock Show. I'll talk to you guys directly. Talk amongst yourselves.
The Will Rock Show is on.
What did you say, nigga?
It's the 10 crack commandments. Why? I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal. It's rules to the. I wrote me a manual, a step-by-step booklet for you to get your game on track, not your wig pushed back. Un hombre uno, never let no one know how much dough you hold, cause you know. And try to breed jealousy, especially if that man up, get your ass stuck up. Number 2, never let them know your next move. Don't you know bad boys move in silence and violence, take it from your highness. I done squeeze mad clips at these cats for their bricks and chips. Number 3, never trust nobody. Your mom's set that ass up, properly gassed up, hoodie the masked up. For that fast buck, she be laying in the bushes to light that ass up. Number 4, know you heard this before. Never get high on your own supply. Number 5, never sell no crack where you rest at. I don't care if they want an ounce, tell them bounce. Number 6, that goddamn credit, get it. You think a crackhead paying you back, forget it. 7, this rule is so underrated. Keep your family and business completely separated. Money and blood don't mix like two and no. Find yourself in serious. Number 8, never keep no weight on you. Them cats that squeeze your guns can hold jumps too. Number 9 should have been number 1 to me. If you ain't getting mad, stay the police. If niggas think you're snitching, they ain't trying to listen.
They be sitting in your kitchen, waiting to start hitting number 10. A strong word called consignment, strictly for live men, not for freshmen. If you ain't got the clientele, say hell no, cause they gon' want their money, rain, sleet, hell, snow. Follow these rules, you have mad bread to break up. If not, 24 years on the wake up. Slug hit your temple, watch your frame shake up. Caretaker did your makeup. When you pass, your girl, my man Jacob. Heard in 3 weeks, she sniffed the whole half a cake up. Heard she suck a good and can hook a steak up. Gotta go, more pots to bake up. Word up, Crack Kings, Frank Wizard.
Fools rushing.
Yoinks! And away!
Could I love you more? Time was running out. Could I love you more? Oh, right now, baby.
The beat is sicker than the blood in your stool. The way it repeats could trick you like a stuttering fool. Uttering butter king jewels. It might have been cool. Schooled her how to wash away the crud in the drool pool. Made his chrome dome glisten. At first he couldn't tell she had a chromosome missing. Kept a spear somewhere in these underwear. He swear he helped her get the gum out her hair. They need to get their thumb out their rears and show some skills the one time they come out in years. Instead of dumbing out in fears of their own shadow. In a game that swell them up to dead them like cattle. Take your rattle and skedaddle before you get a whipping with the pen and pad paddle. Rules, got a model in gear. He came with more rhymes than molecules in air.
Could I love you more? Time was running out. Could I love you more? Oh, right now, baby.
The track was like a thorn in his back. As for the rhymes, I'll give y'all fair warning, it's crack. Whoever starts to smoke it, come back. Quit or catch a heart attack up in some bum shack. Sharper than a thumbtack. His body was a temple made of chemicals to the dimple. To him still it wasn't so simple. Kept his right and left hand beefing. One knocking teeth in, the other one chiefing. But first, the song will make you wanna stomp your 10 toes. He came with more rhymes than molecules in air. Souped up hoopty pinto off a pimp my whip. Before they put the system in and had it all stripped. There ain't no need to trip. Indeed, he ripped scripts from here to Jabit. Get a grip, leave it a dag mess for beer. Burning like a bag of swag cess in the air.
Could I love you more? Time was running out. Could I love you more? Oh, right now.
The Will Rock Show.
But the system said, if we let these people go forward, talking about black pride, black dignity, black is beautiful, we will be in trouble. So we have to have something for them. And I maintain that's when they decided, well, we have to feed them images of superfly, prostitutes, pimps selling drugs, men kicking women, all kinds of language. Following that up into the present with having black people call themselves niggers and dogs and gangsters and thugs and bitches and hoes. Now once that's in the brain computer, you can do anything. See, that's the complete annihilation of self-respect. Now we didn't understand it. We thought, oh, this is just entertainment. We don't have a clue about what is going on.
The Will Rock Show is on and live.
Well, here I am, ready and raring to go.
Did you know? Did you know? In 1878, the first telephone book was made contained only 58 names.
Did you know?
Did you know the first sailing boat were built in Egypt?
Did you know?
Did you know the Hilton was the first international hotel chain?
The Will Rock Show.
Gay people are getting married, folks. Yes. Nasty. Imagine that. Two women touching on each other's titty balls. Men, barbecue. I like you too, dog. Let's get married, man. It's crazy. That shit is gross.
The Will Rock Show.
The major responsibility that the black woman has had on the earth for the trillions of years that we have been here has been one of nutrition and birthing children. Those two things have a great deal to do with the survival of any people, the reproduction of the nation, and feeding them the proper food so that they can live. Those are very important jobs. Those are very powerful positions because it puts us in a position to decide who's going to live or die and how slow they're going to die by what we feed them. We have a very powerful position. That's not a small role that we play. We have just been taught to misrepresent and misuse that power.
Come on, get down. Yeah, get down. Well, come on and just get. It's got me. It's got. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I had funk anxiety real bad. It got me that time. It made me do the Shangling just then. I'm sorry. Oh, look at you. Ow. It make you move, don't it? Just shake that thing. I know, shake that thing. Make you shake that thing too, don't it? Yeah. Anyway, yes, and yes again. Thank you very much for listening to the Will Rock Show. I'm yours, the Will Rock here. On Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com and on crrradio.com, the Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network. Yes, I am, baby. Now, check it out. Today's topic is charity and charitable organizations. All righty. You had Apache Show Funks. And I was going to go over some pros and some cons, some good and some bads of this thing we have going on here. All righty then. Now, charity jobs can be highly rewarding. You get a job at charity jobs can be pay good and be highly rewarding with opportunities to give back to the community or to contribute to a broader national and international charity effort. Once again, this topic is dedicated. What a coincidence, or what how ironic it is that I'm doing charity, and I'm going to dedicate this show to one of the most charitable people I know. She helped children, old men and young men alike, and women and all alike. She was very giving to the community, very giving as a person as far as her care for people. Okay, and Miss Edna Mae Warren, stay right around the corner from my mama, right there, right across from Fred. Them, yeah, y'all know where she stayed. Miss Edna Mae passed. So, and I want to give a shout out to Jerry Grady. Jerry Grady passed as well. He stayed on my mama street. Y'all know Jerry Grady stayed on my mama street. Okay, well, for those who don't, y'all give him, give the family some uplifts in your mind and spirit, and that them. Okay. All right, Edna Mae, Jerry, y'all take it easy. All right, y'all just talk amongst yourselves, okay? All right. Anyway, thank you for checking out the Will Rock Show. Today's topic is charity and charitable organizations. Now, whether as a voluntary or a paid worker, charity work can lead to a range of specialist roles, and can also generate long-term rewards and career stability. However, charity can also be stressful, time-consuming, and vulnerable to changing public funding policies. Switch up on your ass. Okay, I'm gonna go over a list. I'm gonna go over a few pros and cons of working for a charity. Okay, Now, one, this adds value to your resume. It's a pro. Getting voluntary or paid charity work means that you are able to demonstrate a range of skills to other employers. Charity work shows a deep level of commitment to a good cause, while also demonstrating a willingness to provide support on a voluntary basis. Now, experience of organizing others as part of a charity team can also help you to develop transferable skills for other jobs. And I'm kind of witness to some of that. I see this person I know, very dear to me. They have those skills, organizing charitable functions and organizing charitable groups, volunteers to do a charitable cause or to do volunteer work, and that takes a special skill. Okay, yeah. And another pro is getting new experiences. Of course, that charity work can expose you to a number of new experiences. Yeah, doing the pony while it's on. But anyway, local charity jobs can give you a much greater insight into the needs of people in your area, while working for a larger charity can lead to international postings and experiences as well. All right. And another pro is giving back to the community. That's always a pro. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now, working for a charity, and particularly a local one, is one of the best ways in which you can give something back to your community. Okay. Work might include helping out as a part of a voluntary shelter, assisting in hospitals, or helping to coordinate a local fundraising drive for an established charitable organization. This is my eye. Okay. And another pro is, I'm going over the pros and cons of charity and charitable working for charities or charitable organization here on the Will Rock Show on Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com and on CRRradio.com, the Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network. All right. And charity work is good for stability. And charity work can lead to long-term job stability and security. Nonprofits that provide salaries are less likely to go under and are more likely to be risk adverse in terms of expanding as an organization. Okay. And then another one, the last one on the pros, is rewards. You get rewards. A long-term commitment to a charity can mean that you receive employment benefits and security. Working for a charity, you get rewards. And this security might include everything from pensions to generous annual leave and special allowances. Don't you love special allowances? But anyway, those are some pros. Okay, those are some pros. Those are some pros of charitable of working for a charity, and that's add value to your resume, getting new experiences, giving back to the community, a stability, and you have certain rewards. All right. When I come back, I'm going to give you the disadvantages of working for a charity. Huh? Okay, I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves, y'all. The Will Rock Show. Call in number is 407-917-6373. 407-917-6373 is right there on your screen. It's right there. Okay? Right on your screen. Or you can call in at 407-535-1808. All right? Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. As soon as I have some chinchilla patties already on the grill outside. Let me go check them before they boil. I'll be right back, baby. Of course, they're going to have onions and mustard.
Oh, by the way, you are listening to The Will Rock Show.
She in love with rock and roll. Me, I'm a rolling stone. She know what she wants, she grown and I control her with one flick of the wrist. As simple as this, flick of the wrist. Told her, oh, then she wanna flick of the wrist. A flick of the wrist, baby come in. They be so simple, wish they cut up, wish they cut up. She recognized the face, but don't even know her name. She just wanna make love to fame. How can I blame her? She seen them go crazy when I'm on stage. She saw them cameras flash, so you know she gon' give up them goods. The homies, they said that I should. I ain't wanna do it, but I could. Yes, I had to seal it with a flick of the wrist. As simple as this, flick of the wrist. Told her, oh, then she wanna flick of the wrist. A flick of the wrist, baby come in. They be so simple, wish they could up, wish they could up. Look, she's in love with guitar and bass, and I'm a young Marvin Gaye, yeah. She'll be right there when I need it. Whenever I get that feeling, she'll heal it. Cause she see I'm go crazy when I'm on stage. She saw them cameras flash, so you know she gon' give up them goods. The homies, they said that I should. I ain't wanna do it, but I could. Yes, I had to seal it with a flick of the wrist. As simple as this, flick of the wrist. Told her, oh, damn, she wanna flick of the wrist. A flick of the wrist, baby, come here. They be so simple, wish they could've, wish they could've. Flick of the wrist, she don't need no more convincing. So I ended up in more than just my feelings. She wasted no time when I told her come on. Man, she left on my
Yo, smooth face. Oh yeah, I'm not usually the type to cheat, but baby, your love is so sweet. I'm usually shy, reserved, never the one to creep. But you turn me into your freak. Ooh, I love the way you put it on me. The way you touch me like my man don't even know me. It's a crazy kind of love story. It's so wrong, but it feels so right. I'll give you the best of me, fulfill all my fantasies. We can make a lot of time it's long. You got me singing now. Oh la 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 la, oh la la, got me singing now. Oh la la la, oh la la la. I don't know what's worse, whether it's cheating or wishing I met you first. It might sound bad to say when I'm in so deep, but I know it loves me. Won't you turn me into your freak? Ooh, I love the way you put it on me. The way you touch me like my man don't even know me. It's a crazy kind of love story. It's so wrong, but it feels so right. I'll give you the best of me, fulfill all my fantasies. We can make a lot of time it's long. You got me singing now. Oh la 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 la, oh la la, oh la la la, oh la la la. I'm so confused, in love with my man, but I'm feeling you like, ooh, what am I gonna do? It's a crazy kind of love story. But you turn me into your freak. Ooh, I love the way you put it on me. The way you touch me like my man don't even know me. It's a crazy kind of love story. It's so wrong, but it feels so right. I'll give you the best of me, fulfill all my fantasies. We can make a lot of time it's long. It's so wrong, but it feels so right. I'll give you the best of me, fulfill all my fantasies. We can make a lot of time it's long.
Am I that much?
passing time, wondering why I'm still here. Had a change of mind, had a change of heart. I still love you. But I don't wanna lose myself. So I'm honestly giving up. No, farewell to you, my dear. not trying to be a man about it. I said and thought about it. Don't away the problems. Girl, you done told me away. And I don't wanna lose myself. I just honestly, I might as well give it up, baby.
Check out the Will Rock Show.
Vocês estão escutando.
Listen to the Will Rock shows.
The Will Rock Show.
El Will Rock programa.
Will Rock Show.
The Will Rock Show.
The Will Rock Show.
The Will Rock.
Hey.
The Will Rock.
Study Will Rock.
The Will Rock Show.
The Will Rock Show.
Will Rock Show.
Right here.
Right here.
And I'm saying, woo, right here.
The Will Rock Show.
You go to Nigeria, which is, if not the most corrupt nation in Africa, and it is,
I just like this one, y'all.
the most corrupt nation in the world, Minister Farrakhan.
Now, Mr. Wallace.
It is the most corrupt nation that I have ever covered. I've been there 25 years ago, and I've been there as recently as last year.
Fine. So what? 35 years old. That's what that nation is. Now, here's America, 226 years old. You love democracy, but there in Africa, you're trying to force these people into a system of government that you just have accepted. 30 years ago, black folk got the right to vote. You're not in any moral position to tell anybody how corrupt they are. You should be quiet and let those of us who know our people go there and help them get out of that condition. But America should keep her mouth shut wherever there's a corrupt regime, as much hell as America has raised on the earth. No, I will not allow America or you, Mr. Wallace, to condemn them as the most corrupt nation on earth when you have spilled the blood of human beings. Has Nigeria dropped an atomic bomb and killed people in Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Have they killed off millions of Native Americans? How dare you put yourself in that position as a moral judge? I think you should keep quiet, because with that much blood on America's hands, you have no right to speak. I will speak because I don't have that blood on my hand. Yes, there's corruption there. Yes, there's mismanagement of resources. Yes, there is abuse. There's abuse in every nation on earth, including this one. So let's not play holy to moralize on them. Let's help them.
I'm not moralizing. I'm asking a question, and I got an answer.
Why would you put it as the most corrupt regime in the world? That doesn't make sense.
Can you think of one more corrupt?
Yeah, I'm living in one. I'm living in one. Yes, you've done a hell of a thing on this earth, so you should not be the one to talk. You should be quiet when it comes to moral condemnation.
The Will Rock Show is on and live.
Next time you hear grown folks talking, shut the fuck up here.
I came back to let you know this is the Will Rock Show, and you can't let it go.
Good manners make good first impressions. And because your manners are showing all the time, they have a lot to do with how well people like you.
The Will Rock Show.
The white woman's liberation movement, we don't have anything to do with that. We have not been under the control of the black man for over 500 years, so what do we have to get liberated from them from? They haven't been our boss. That's the white woman and her man. They're going through that, and that's their business. We don't have any business being in there. They only introduced it to break down the civil rights movement. Civil rights movement started with the black man, the black woman, and the black child standing together, trying to plead for freedom, justice, and equality, and more benefits in the country that they had built. They threw the white woman in there with the women's liberation movement and made it a woman against man thing. That created a big separation between black men and black women, because then everybody started going for self. Then they bring the welfare system in and tell us in order to feed and clothe and house our children, we have to give up our man. You have to put the man out of the house. But in the black community, they make it a requirement, because they want to keep endorsing into the black community that the black man is no good. and that he is not deserving of respect, he is not deserving of us letting him give us any protection or instruction, and that we are better than them.
The Will Rock Show is on.
Yes. It is I. It is the Will Rock.
Sundays, 6 to 9 p.m.
On Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com.
That's right, The Will Rock Show. Interesting topics, all types of music, special guests, and lots more. The Will Rock Show.
Swinging high and swinging low.
I am here, you are there, we are everywhere. See ya. Wow.
Good manners make good first impressions. And because your manners are showing all the time, they have a lot to do with how well people like you.
Joe Gold. Yes, and yes again. Thank you very much for listening to The Will Rock Show. I'm yours truly, The Will Rock. Now it's time for Joe Gold. And Joe Gold is The Will Rock Show's man on the streets, man on the beat. Now, Joe Gold, which golden nugget of information do you have for us this week?
Listen, you know I'm a big football fan, right?
Uh-huh.
So check it out. March 29th, 1955 was the birth date of one of the greatest, if not the greatest, running backs of all time, Earl Campbell.
Earl.
After winning the Heisman Trophy in college, he was the first pick in the first round of the draft. In his first 3 years in the NFL, Campbell led the league in rushing all 5 years. Only one to do that. 3-time NFL Offensive Player of the Year, 2-time NFL MVP, 2-time rushing touchdown leader, and Offensive Rookie of the Year. He was introduced into the NFL Hall of Fame and College Football Hall of Fame. He's one of the greatest of all times, man. Big up to Earl Campbell.
I know that's right, old Earl Campbell. Now, Joe Gold, thank you for that those golden nuggets of information. Would you like to give us a shout out to someone, Joe Gold?
Hey, I'm gonna give a shout out to me, Joe Gold. Y'all come see me at Lowe's Master Cuts Barbershop on Columbia and Bruton. Y'all hit me up on the phone, 407-272-1163. And y'all come check me out.
Okay.
You say you from the Will Rock Show, we might even hook you up.
I know that's right, Joe Gold. Thank you for that golden nuggets of information, Joe Gold.
No problem, brother. Peace.
Joe Gold. Oh, come on. Hey. Lord. Well. Lord. Hey. Woo. Yes again, y'all. Thank you for that. I got to get that sorry for that outburst. The funk. I mean, funk is funk. I don't care what. Okay, so, Will Rock, why you gonna fuck off that? Who don't fuck off of this right here? Who can't rock off this? Well. Lord. Hey. Oh. You got me. Funk. Oh. Hey. Anyway. Okay, I have funk anxiety very bad. It took over just then. I'm sorry. Y'all, please don't be mad at me. Don't call the people on me, okay? Okay, all right. I like that. Anyway, thank you for listening to The Will Rock Show. I'm yours truly, The Will Rock, here on Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go home and get me and sing me a tune to that right there. I got one I can sing, but it's taking too much time right now. But anyway, thank you for listening to The Will Rock Show here on Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com and on the Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network. CRR radio.com, okay? Yeah. Oh, Instagram, The Will Rock Show. And you can go to Twitter at _WLRC, The Will Rock Show. Okay, there you go now. I got a burp. I'm trying to just wait for the burp to come out, but I'm just trying to. Oh, there it is right there. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, yeah. Happy. Tangelo Park Give Back Day was yesterday. Very successful. I'm burpish now. Gas made me, all that excitement from yesterday, got them gas. I had my grandchildren. It was 3 generations of Will Rocks out there. I know that's right. And I was so excited. I tell you, that old grandboy of mine, he was on that hip. I think he was on my left hip. I don't know where I had him. The boy in one hand and the grandboy in the other hand. Boy, that big old grandboy, he got my hip so. What that boy? But anyway, that's okay. That's the pain of love for them children. All right. Good to spend time with him. Good. Thank you, Sean Green and Carl Latimer, for providing such a good thing for everybody. And thank you for the people of Tangelo Park, all right, for putting down such a good event. All right, DJs and all, everybody did good. Everything was good. Food was cooked well. Everybody ate. Everybody ate, and they ate, okay? And everybody enjoyed themselves, okay? Good. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Need more. I would challenge all the communities out there to steal the idea. And you guys have an annual Carver Shores, Richmond Heights, Griffin Park, whatever. Annual Richmond Heights in Miami, annual P. Ryan, Circle Plaza, whatever y'all got. Annual Carol City, whatever. They probably had them up there and down anyway. But anyway, annual Tampa, anything. Okay? Y'all have some stuff. Make it grow more. I know they've been having annual jukes in parks forever, but make it more in your communities to help the community bond together, okay? All right, okay? Till the police start coming in there and start stopping people from doing stuff. But anyway, do what you have to do to make that thing successful, okay? That's all I can say. All right, now. All right. Okay. Today's topic is charity and charitable organizations, all right? I'm going to give some shout-outs, boy, when I get back in. Come on, shout-out. Okay, I went over some of the advantages of charitable organizations. And some of the advantages are add value to your resume, getting new experiences, giving back to the community, a sense of stability, and reward. There are certain rewards you get that are involved with working for a charity. Now, there are also some disadvantages. And by contrast, there are disadvantages to working for a charity that should be taken into consideration by anyone wishing to change careers into that career. Now, one of them is difficult to meet targets. All right, charity work can be frustrating due to the difficulty of creating and meeting realistic targets. Unlike other businesses, charity work may involve short bursts of activity and a lot of planning and stuff like that. Now, in this way, it can be difficult to organize your time across the year. Okay, that's one. And another disadvantage to working for a charitable organization or charity is the high stress level. High stress. Now, any job that involves a lot of direct fundraising, often on small resources, it's going to be stressful. All right, this stress is only magnified by working as part of a small team. Now, or as part of a charity where you might be expected to take on a lot of different roles, okay? So be careful. That stress will tell you, pressure busts a pipe. All right? Now, charity takes up a lot of time, which can be difficult, even if the work is rewarding, okay? It busts pipes. Now, you may find that if you struggle to create a work and life balance, it might feel that you're neglecting your friends and family. Well, your family's something that your friends, they can get over it if they're friends, but, be careful about it. Don't kill yourself out there. That's one of the disadvantages. Don't stress yourself out. And another con, okay, I'm going over some pros and cons. Went over the pros, we're going over some cons. Another disadvantage of working for a charity is transition from voluntary to paid work, okay? A transition from voluntary to paid work can be difficult depending on a charity, which places and positions often limited, okay? With places and positions often they get a certain amount of space. They only get you there, they hire temps, they fill a space. When things get slow, they send you on. They keep, the core guys or the core people. That's what they do, okay? You might need to build up a lot of experience or just be lucky enough to be in the right place at the right time. Now, and another thing too, all right, one of the disadvantages or cons of working for a charity or charitable organization is the public cuts. Public cuts, okay? The experience of working for a charity can be made particularly stressful by public funding cuts, all right, for local services. So we've got to cut this out. Everybody working good. We got to cut back. We keep our core people. We send the stragglers onto the wayside. Now, the pressure that shifts to charities to provide support rises as public services are reduced. Okay? All right? Which can stretch already tight resources. So just be careful about that. All right? And that's what we got. Some disadvantages of working for a charitable organization or charity. Okay, I'm gonna come back with some charitable giving facts. Some charitable giving facts when I get back, okay? All right, charitable giving facts. All right, some facts and stats. We're gonna get to the facts and stat clause, facts and stat section here. All right, so facts and stats. I'm gonna have some y'all gonna make this gonna sound a little nasty, but it ain't really, cause you'll eat chicken necks, right? You'll eat turkey necks. You eat meaty neck bone. But if you have beaver neck bones, you'll get mad at me and think I'm doing something wrong. But beaver neck bones are good, They're sweet, some onions and some mustard. Okay, talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back, y'all. The Will Rock Show here on Vibes Reggae Arena at VibesReggaeArena.com. Yeah, and CRRradio.com, the Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network. A little more music, and I'll be back with some charitable giving facts. Charitable giving facts.
The Will Rock Show is on.
What did you say, nigga?
I'll take the high road, and you take the low road. We'll meet at the station. Set our destination.
Rocky's a little too smart for you. Yeah, a little too smart. Yeah.
Got to clear up this mess.
Them not ready yet.
Get rid of the stress.
Oh Lord,
Just thinking of Luciano.
that struggle.
And this one is a winner.
I have to send this message to the politicians.
Tell them.
And the heads of government to call themselves the prime minister.
Wicked.
For those who want to lead the people, they're leading the people in a wilderness. Have the people under pain and stress. Okay, yes. But them not ready yet.
It's a government.
The system is a mess.
It's not government.
Them not ready yet. The people who are suffer and afraid.
Suffer and afraid.
Say them not ready yet.
It's a government.
The system is a mess. Them not ready yet. The people they must suffer and afraid.
Hey Lucy.
Gigi.
Oi, who's so shut the show was not was hanging on the edge. They no remember them anthems, so no remember the pledge. What a life when they tell me one and think them no next. Watch me lick the Babylon one with me stress. And the hungry fi fed, and the blind must be led. Tell me how no feel when I get to you dead. Them laugh every time when NMC man a beg, put me on bed. I listen to she say.
Them already get. The system is a mess.
She on the screens.
Them already get. The people they must suffer and afraid. So them already get.
Them not ready.
The system is a mess.
I see clear.
Them already get. The people they must suffer and afraid.
Tell them Lucy, tell them.
No job, no money, no food. That's why the youth them on the street get so rude. Every man them come out with them tool. So long we man take with big food. And I ride for we back like music. Poor people that make the sacrifice. And see them can't find a good life. So make we stand up and fight for our rights.
I know one time, I know two time, I know three time, I know four time. No, we can't take it no more.
Hey, how you do?
Yes, and yes again, thank you very much for listening to the Will Rock Show. Yours truly, the Will Rock here. And you know, this week on the Will Rock Show, we have a fruit or vegetable. This week we have a fruit and a nut, and it is cashew nut and fruit. Yes, the cashew tree is native to Brazil's Amazon rainforest, which spread all over the world by Portuguese explorers. Today, it is grown commercially in Brazil, Vietnam, and India, and in many African countries. Cashews, nuts, and fruits are packed with soluble dietary fiber, vitamins, minerals, and numerous health-promoting phytochemicals that help protect from diseases and cancers. Cashews, fruits, and nuts are rich in heart-friendly monounsaturated fatty acids like oleic and palmitoleic acids that help to lower bad cholesterol and increase good cholesterol. Oh, check this out. Cashew nuts are a very rich source of minerals. Minerals especially manganese, potassium, copper, iron, magnesium, zinc, and selenium are concentrated in the nuts. Cashews are also rich in many essential vitamins such as vitamin B5, vitamin B6, and vitamin B1. These vitamins are essential in the sense that our body requires them from external sources to replenish and essential for metabolism of protein, fat, and carbohydrates at cellular levels. So now, get some cashews in your rums. You know they're gonna squirt out of your rums if you let them process properly. So get some cashew nuts and fruits in your rums. And now I hope your minds and bodies are healthier, wealthier, and wiser. Thank you very much.
The Will Rock Show.
They went into the black homes now, the powers that be, and told us that you cannot discipline your children anymore. And if you discipline your children, you will go into jail. Is this kind of thing they told us. Then they went into the public schools and took discipline out of there. So when we acted up in there, they put our boys, our black men, into something called special ed classes. And as you know, those special ed classes are nothing but holding cells until they can go to the state prison. What they did. And then the one thing that they knew, that if we can put them in prison, if we can have them convicted for a felony, then once they get out of prison, they cannot get a job because of that. They cannot get the job. And then if they happen to eke out and find a job, then they have to pay taxes on a job, yet they cannot vote. I call that taxation without representation. That's what we're looking at. And if one of the things that we would learn to do, they did a grand thing when they took that discipline away from us, because when they made our parents afraid to discipline the children, then what happened? We found out that the teachers were afraid of the principals were scared of the superintendent was scared of the school board was scared of the parents were scared of the children, and the children ain't scared of nobody.
The Will Rock Show is on.
Can you dig it? What in the wide world of sports is going on here?
We're talking about the life of a human being, how they live.
The Will Rock Show.
Now, this is what I call a good time, baby. I'm having the time of my life.
Did you know New York was the first capital of the United States? Did you know the first English dictionary was written in 1755? Did you know the first city to reach 1 million was London?
Yes again, baby. Yes again, once again. It's the Will Rock Show. I'm your show, the Will Rock. Here today's topic is charity and charitable organizations. Now I'm going to go over some charitable giving facts. Okay, some charitable giving facts. All right. How much do we give? We people are generous now. People are generous. In fact, one of the most astounding charitable giving facts is that more than 95% of people participate in charitable giving. More than 95% give something. Now, giving a financial donation to a cause you believe in is an easy and effective way to show your support. And the facts about charitable giving show that this is a growing trend. People are giving more. And the top 5 reasons why people give to charities include helping meet critical basic needs, giving back to the society to help improve their communities, to have a specific impact or bring about a desired result, to live out the belief that those with more should help those with less, and also responding to a request for that money. Right? All right, so I'm going to go over some facts and stats about some giving facts and stats here. Some giving stats. Now, charitable giving continued its upward trend in 2017 as an estimated $410.02 billion were given to charitable causes. Now, for the third year in a row, total giving reached record levels. Okay, I think Second Harvest Food Bank just made their 500 billion or million something that they fed people. I can't remember right now. But how much do people give? Okay, how much do they give? Total giving to charitable organizations was $410.2 billion in 2017. That's 2.1% of the GDP. Now, this is an increase of 5.2% in current dollars and 3% in inflation-adjusted dollars from 2016. Now, giving has increased in current dollars every year since 1977, okay, with the exception of 3 years that saw declines: 1987, 2008, and 2009 when they was robbing the country. Now, the average year-to-year change in total giving between 1977 and 2017 was an increase of $8.94 billion. That's in current dollars too. $1 billion, making the current dollar change in total giving between 2016 and 17 much larger than the 40-year average. A scale of wow, it's a big business, baby, for real. Now, prior to the 40-year period, 77 to 2017, while I'm old, total giving was consistently at or above 2% of GDP. It fell below 2% throughout most of the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Okay? Now, total giving as a percentage of GDP rose to 2% and above through most of the 2000s, but then dropped to 1.9% in the years of 09 and 11. Okay? Okay, they dropped in. Total giving as a percentage of GDP was 2.1 for 4 of the 5 years, which was 2013 and 2017. And who was giving? Who was giving all that? Now, as in previous years, the majority of that giving came from individuals. Specifically, individuals gave $286.65 billion, accounting for 70% of all giving and representing a 3% increase over 2016. Boy, they was sure giving up some some stuff. Okay, they was given by request increased by 2.3% to $35.70 billion. That was a 9% of all donations. Boy, they sure getting some money. Now, foundations, which includes grants made by independent, community, and operation foundations, gave $66.9 billion. That's a 16% of all donations. Okay, this represents a 6% increase over the prior year. Okay, wait. Oh yeah, over the prior year. Okay, now corporations grew by 8% to $20.77 billion. 5% of all donations. Now, historically, donations from individuals account for over 2/3 of all donations. If you add in gifts from bequests, then the category accounts for nearly 80% of all givings. In other words, the donating public, not big foundations or corporations, is responsible for the vast majority of annual donations. Okay? And where do these donations go? Huh? Hold on one second. Just hold on one second. I'm going to tell you in 1 second where these donations go. Just hold on 1 second. Hold up. Wait a minute. I'm going to put this thing in. Just hold on 1 second. Okay? Just wait a minute. Yes, I'm back, y'all. And I was going over some of the giving facts and stats. Now, where do all these donations go? Okay, when people give this money, where do they go? Now, giving to education charities was up. Okay, where did these donations go? Sorry, I was distracted, y'all. But the donations giving to education charities was up 6.2% to $58.9 billion, 14% of all donations. Now, donations to human services charities were up 5.1% to $50.06 billion, 12% of all donations. And foundations saw an increase of 6% to $65.89 billion. That was 11% of all donations. And I'm going over where do the donations go. Okay, health charities experienced an increase of 15.5%. They went to $38.227 billion. Okay, everything going out right now. The camera going out, everything going out on me right now. But I tell you what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do. Time is in. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go over this topic. Keep going over it. Okay, hold on. Let me see what I got here. Just hold on one second. Hold on one second. I got some for you. I want to get this out. Just hold on one second.
The Will Rock Show.
We have sons who are, by not having a father in the home, they don't know how to respect women. They take on the black female emotionalism. They become bitchy. They're doubtful. They're indecisive. They can't make a decision. They don't know what to do about being a man because we can't teach them that. We don't have that knowledge. We have daughters who grew up in a home where they don't see any affection, where there's no man there. They go out into the world and try to mate. They don't have no idea how to be no woman to no man, how to function in a house with a man, because they haven't seen it. Most of our children, just like us, get all the information we have about how you be with a mate off television.
Here we go. Now I was going over some of these giving facts and stats for charities, which is today's topic: charity and charitable charities and charitable institutions or charitable organizations. Now, where does this money go? Okay, I was going over some of it, and I'm gonna go over some more. I'm gonna start and do that over. Okay, all right. Having a little technical difficulties, but everything is straight now. Okay. Where does all this money go for these charities? Okay, some of it given to education charities was up 6.2% to $58.9 billion. That was up 14% of all. That's 14% of all donations. Donations to human services charities were up 5.1% to $50.06 billion. That's 12% of donations. Foundations saw an increase of 6% to $45.89 billion. That was 11% of all donations. All right. Now, health charities experienced an increase of 15.5%, and they went up to $38.27 billion. That's 9% of all of the donations. All right. And public society benefit charities saw an increase of 7.8%, and they went up to $29.59 billion, and that's 7% of all donations. Now, giving to international charities decreased by 4.4% to $22.97 billion. It decreased 6% of all donations. Okay, arts, culture, and humanities saw an increase of 8.7%. They went to $51 billion. That's only 5% of all donations. Charities that focus on the environment, animals, saw an increase of 7.2% to $11.8 billion, and 3% of all donations. Okay, historical religious groups have historically religious groups have received the largest share of charitable donations. This remains true in 2016, remained true in 2016, and now with the 2.9% increase in donations this year, or in that year, 31% of all donations, or $127.37 billion, went to religious organizations. Much of these contributions can be attributed to people giving to their local place of worship. Bam. Okay? So hope you learned something today. I'm going to end it right here. The Will Rock Show is at the end, y'all. Thank you for sitting in with the old boy. I'm saying how much time I got. I got 5 more minutes, but yeah, I'm going to thank you for listening to the Will Rock Show. I'm going to give a shout out to everybody out there who checked out the Will Rock Show. Miss Edna Mae Warren, boom shot. Jerry Grady, boom shot. Ooh, y'all give me gas. Ooh, Lord. But anyway, thank you all. Tangelo Park Give Back Day, boom shot. Everybody out there, boom shot. All right? There goes some boom shots. And thank you for listening to the Will Rock Show. Don't forget to check out the Will Rock Show every Sunday here on Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com. And also on the Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network, crrradio.com. All right? The Will Rock is on what's that? Instagram and Twitter at _WLRC. All right? All right. You can leave any one of those mediums. You can leave ideas for topics. You can leave music you want to hear. All kinds of stuff, okay? All right. And don't forget the Will Rock Show on Facebook and Vibes Reggae Arena at Facebook. And don't forget Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com. And don't forget to download the apps for Vibes Reggae Arena and the Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network. Download those apps on your laptops, PCs, and all your electronic devices. All right, so I'm going to get out of here. Thank you. I'll see you guys next week. Next week's topic is going to be, I don't know. Check it out on Facebook. Check it out on all the mediums. I will post it tomorrow. All right? So I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for listening to the Will Rock Show. And, hey, thank you again. Talk among yourselves, all right? So I'm going to have one reggae set before I leave out, and I'm going to close out, okay, with my standard closeout. So thank you once again, all right? Can't thank you enough, baby. All right, good night.
That's where the fun is.
The Will Rock Show is on.
This man will make your liver quiver. This man will make your bladder splatter. This man will freeze your knees.
And that brings us to the end of what we hope has been a beautiful trip for you and what certainly has been a groovy ride for me. We thank you for joining us. We thank our very exciting guest. Hope you'll climb aboard next week on these same stations, and you can bet your last money it's all gonna be a stone gas, honey. Always in parting, we're gonna wish you love, peace, and soul.
The Will Rock Show is on.
Their mission, to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind.
Whether you like it or don't like it, sit down and look at it because it's the best going today. Woo!
Attention to all citizens and police.
The Will Rock Show is on and live.
This one dedicated to all informer. And this one is dedicated to all newsmonger.
Make good means rewind, the gunshot leans forward. You requested it, so we rewind.
Me no spy with informer we call them con. I was born with sister down from a dust till dawn, oh wait. I will make sister Patsy take me anyway. Oh hey. Oh, me no afraid of no radication. Me no afraid of no flying squad. 'Cause I'm on this not a robber, nor a thief, oh no. I'm on this not a murderer, no way.
All I do know no officer. All lock me up and me a super duper. And think me no spar with no informer. Them a talk out boy. Education squad them bout all day. Them a talk out boy.
The Will Rock Show, live and direct. You don't know.
Our man life consists not in the abundance of the thing that he have possessed. I what profit shall it gain a man to own the whole world and losing one soul for a bag of gold? Lord, say me no know, why make the world stay so? Me no know, why make the world stay so? Lord, rain could have fall, me say breeze could have blow one. Hungry belly picnic still out a door. Me no know them a lyrics from me head they a me toe. There ain't no chicken at the book when me no know. Me come me that a year a man me put in the bow. But anything you read me say that you did so. You must not take up people things and talk about your own. Me no know, why make the world stay so? Me no know, why make the world stay so? The people nowadays in our community say every day they get up and they well hungry. It seems like say they have no integrity. That's why Papa Chappin a go and no money. Me use it and feed up the poor family. Me no know, why make the world stay so? Me no know, why make the world stay so? Lord, rain could have fall, me say breeze could have blown. Hungry belly fitness in low tunnel. Me know what them a do bricks from me head they a me toe. Me not take nobody something and go talk about me oh. Me come me that a year a man me dash in the bow. And when me go a show man me stand up in a row. Me no know, why make the world stay so? Me no know, why make the world stay so? Me come me liquor that I put in the bow. They want shoot it out with them bone and a row. Me play two cricket and a ball me have to throw. But anything me read, me know what that me did so. Me no know, why make the world stay so? Me no know, why make the world stay so, Lord? Look how the world man around in a row, Lord. No take nobody thing and talk about.
The Will Rock Show is on.
Find and fulfill your destiny. The Will Rock Show, live and direct. You don't know.
Well, this one is like a bomb. It's like a shock to the nation. Lord of mercy. Yeah.